Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of To Hell We Ride, where we play Baldur's Gate Descent to Avernus, the new adventure, at least when we start streaming. So, today, I'm going to fix my window first, because I keep seeing messed up windows. We have a few new people tonight, a few people you've probably seen before on this channel, and we'll just begin with the block text that the adventure gives at the very beginning. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers cling to the rocky slopes of the Tar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with wild contempt at the common rabble of the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east will eventually lead you to Irithyll, capital of the Holy Land of Irithyll, or at least that's what the case was until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Irithyll have gotten worse since the news first arrived at the city, or that the city had fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what claim. Ridgyars, nobles, pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since the charismatic leader, Uldar Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke just a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in, no one's allowed out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly, you as in you guys the players, brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak with Captain Zod at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop of its battle. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slum to the bridge known as Worm's Crossing. Then, to distant realms beyond. Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of eager to leave the city, armed with only a vague description of the Captain Zod, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch. It takes you a while to find it. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners. You finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wads into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the city of blood. So, as we start, when I get done with that giant block text, why don't our characters introduce themselves as they all coincidentally meet on the road trying to meet the same captain, all new recruits to the Flaming Fist. We'll start with you.
Okay, so I'm playing Goy. She's a Triton girl. She's like orange and well koi pattern. She's just wearing like a leather armor made of hardened seaweed, so it's not really leather, and carrying her heavy crossbow on her shoulder. Probably eating some snack with a smile on her face.
And how about our Brakka?
All right, hey, I'm January Science. I'm playing Brakka Wild Song. Brakka is probably more standout of the four of us because she's 6'5". She got fairly noticeable tusks for a half-orc, pointed ears. Her facial features kind of favor her human heritage. Her hair is done up sort of in braids, very tribal design. She's got leather armors, the studded leather armor, the studs being bone, and she is a bit of a cloak on her shoulders, and she carries a spear and a wooden shield, and there's a scimitar sheathed at her hip, and she has a necklace of bear's claws.
Wow, that's quite a wardrobe. I like it. Mav. How about
Loktar Ogar.
Nice. Mav, you're muted.
Oh, I was waiting for him to finish.
Oh, Mav, what is your character? What do they look like?
I am Maverick von Richtofen, a 6'5", 250-pound Dragonborn wizard. On my person, I have a dagger attached to my belt at my hip. I'm wearing just a standard black cloak for now, with the hood draped over my shoulders.
Nothing suspicious about that at all.
No.
And then, last but not least, Sage.
This is going to be a first for me because I actually have to play an energetic character. So, as you guys are coming up together, Nix will notice you, start bounding towards you in a little hopping gait, and go, "Koi! Big B! Richtofen!" He is this is my shortest one yet, a 3-foot tall kobold sorcerer. Normal traveling clothes, simple pants, simple shirt, no sleeves, forearms covered in 2 leather gauntlets with plates of metal on the top that are sheathed in metallic scales. The scales on his body, however, are a deep navy blue, struck down by a lightning pattern going from the base of his neck down to each of his limbs, including his tail. 2 white mohawks in between his head spikes that point towards the front of his face. And his eyes, no one's sure what his eye color actually is, as they are always glowing with his sorcerer power.
Okay.
At best, you can tell that there are 2 knives sheathed behind his belt, and you don't know what else he can do.
So you all meet up and all have known each other one way or another. Found the captain as he's punching a bunch of commoners that just went out. The gates are locked up that you're in front of. He's, of course, much higher ranking than you, being newbie in both maybe the city and in the rankings of the Flaming. Flaming Fists are more mercenary, so it's not really like the army where if you leave, they go after you or anything. Not really big of a deal. Flaming Fist.
So the captain's our target.
He is who you're looking for your first mission. Yes.
Okay. If nobody's got a problem with it, Nix is going to climb up on Brakka's shoulder and try and lean off of her shoulder pads like it was a sail's rigging and try and scope down the captain.
Yep,
Should
right.
we-
As I was gonna say, as Nix does that, Brock is just gonna stoop a little bit and just hold out her shield so he can just like grab onto it and just lift him up. Sit him on there.
I will turn to the group and say, like, should we join the fight, or it's this common?
Brakka's not really sure either. She's new. She looks over to him. It doesn't look like he needs a hand or anything like that.
He looks like he's handling it just fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fight, and we're doing nothing.
Well,
Seems fun.
One lady is just like, please, my brother is on the other side. He's off near Kendall's Keep, please. And he's like, White, get away from the gates. And he just smacks. Oh, and she falls to the ground.
okay, again, that captain is our target, or is he our captain?
He's your captain.
Our captain's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Flaming Fists are known for
mercenaries.
punch first, ask questions.
Fair enough. I would say to the group as I'm trying to look over the crowd, maybe we should pick and choose our fights first. Try and stop the whole thing before it gets any worse.
Right.
Makes sense.
Do any of you approach?
I'd like to see a perception check if we could figure out the big bad that we're trying to find.
We're not trying to. We're just looking for the captain to talk to
Yeah.
him. Not looking for anybody to fight.
Oh, I misunderstood completely.
What's captain's name?
Captain Zod, like Dodge, but with a Z instead of
Oh, so at that point, I guess I just point him out to the group, considering I'm looking from on top of Brakka's shoulders at this point. He's over there.
I will start running there, like waving my hand cheerfully. Captain, hey, we're here.
Second he sees you, he leaves the rest of the work to the other Flaming Fist members that are there. We're pressing the people for trying to open up the gate. Get out. It is really loud. You just hear a lot. No, it's like almost like a street fight in a way.
It's like a riot.
Yeah, maybe a little lower than a riot because it's more of the police end is a riot and the commoner end is just, hey, we want to leave.
Right.
But he
Never started off
turns
bad
to
for movies.
Koi and sees all of you as Koi gets his attention. And he walks up to you and you notice his bloody knuckles like wipes off his nose and he goes, "Refugee crisis has stoked fears into Boulder's Gate." What? Sorry. The refugees crisis has stoked fear that Boulder's Gate might suffer the same fate as Irithyll, of which nothing remains but a hole. I'm sure you've heard them.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I did not do it.
Could we have heard anything?
Yeah, it would be. This is like local, very recent. Apparently, in the last 10 day, which Mountain Realms is a week, and
Right.
the holy city of Irithyll just vanished. There's just a
Wow.
crater where it was. That's all you guys know about. He says, our Grand Duke, Ordal Gravengard, was visiting there on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not, as he just shakes off his hand and a little bit of blood splatters off. The Knights of Orthogard call themselves the Hell Riders. A few of them have escaped their destruction and think we're somehow to blame for their downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, but this left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need all of your points.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see that you're at least still winning the hearts and minds of the populace.
Not what we're paid for. Boulder's Gate has long been plagued by the followers of the dead. The gods Bane, Baal, Markul. I thought we had wiped them out a few years ago, but apparently there's still some hidden branches throughout the city. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches at sight. Find their lair and wipe them out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way. And don't worry about collateral. If you do what I say, you will each receive 200 gold, with the addition of my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from this gate is the Elf Song Tavern. My spy, Andra, hangs out there. Has been gathering rumors from the guild. You know, out of character, the guild is the Thieves Guild of Boulder. They just call it.
Right.
She owes me a favor. Oh yeah, this is out of character. Sorry, it's like a force of habit.
Okay.
If you guys want to talk out of character,
Just do that.
do that.
Okay.
A few blocks from it is Elf Song Tavern, the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Baldurin, be nice. Andrea, it's a dangerous.
We're always nice. Well, I am. I don't know about Richtofen.
Nice and destructive.
Damn it, not now.
He hands each of you a copper badge that bears the Flaming Fist's coat of arms, which is a fist like this with fire around it. Pretty.
Hey, nothing wrong with simple.
He explains that you'd be able to get into the upper city. Yes. The upper city is where the nobles are at.
Right.
You wouldn't have the power of influence as you do down here with the Flaming Fist, but gives you access to the upper.
Right.
It's
We
kind of
just have to work on our charms.
Imagine like all the super rich people are in a gated, like the gated community is half the city.
Yeah.
So, gave you your
Badges
mission.
have pin.
Now I
The
must
badges
be
have pins on them. Did the badges have pins on them?
Yes.
Just gonna pin it to the armor there.
But the tavern is in the lower city, right?
Yeah, you are currently in the lower city.
And the Elfsong Tavern is in the lower city too.
Yes, it's a few blocks.
Okay, look, we should start there, right?
Not a bad idea. So Nix is gonna swing around to Brakka's other shoulder and point the way to the tavern.
Someone does
Right.
not have faith in. Sorry, I just saw a message. Anyway,
Wait, what? Who doesn't have faith in Nix? What the fuck?
I have to keep it unanimous. I don't want blood in my hands. So you guys head off from Basilisk Gate to try to find the image to Elf Song Tavern. You head there straight away.
Yeah.
We'll say it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
we'll say it's like afternoon. 3.
Right.
I
The
didn't have
sooner we
anything.
kill the evil cultists, the sooner we save the city.
I was thinking get paid, but yeah, that works too.
Yeah, but what can what can you do with money?
Is that rhetorical?
In
Oh
Baldur's,
yeah, right.
in
No.
Baldur's Gate, it can get you literally anywhere.
Anyways, tavern.
You guys head off to the Elf Song Tavern. Out the tavern. There we go. So, you guys head into this. Looks like just a normal tavern here. Besides the sign out in front that shows a beautiful elven woman that appears to be singing the sign. As you guys walk in, you see that the main lounge, that they're in the main tap room, I would say. There's quite a few young men around here. A whole bunch of them have weapons. Some of you might have been in the city for quite a while. Some of you might not have been here for more than a while. But you all know for sure it's very unlikely to travel the streets or be in a bar without weapons. Unless you know you're still. But thieves and stuff are very common, especially in the. So a lot of the people here, the patrons, some of them don't look really battle hardened per se, but they have like swords on them and stuff. Which compared to most cities of the Forgotten Realms, usually a person might have maybe a dagger for self. Don't worry that much about it. At the front door, you see a pseudo armor and a half ogre lady. They are the bodyguard. Quite clearly, with their upper body strength, they're intimidating.
So
Is it a half ogre or half orc?
Half ogre.
Oh dang.
Yeah, she decided to make charisma her dog, along with intelligence. And
okay, so we were told to go into the bar to find that person, correct? Or into the tavern. Okay, Nix is going to hop down from Brakka's shoulders, walk right up to him, and try to charm them into letting us pass.
okay, they just you walked in and they're at the door. They don't stop you.
They're not. They're bouncers. They're just here for if there's trouble.
The half ogre
Oh.
lady says, "No lollygagging."
Lollygagging redacted. Come on, folks, into the bar.
She turns to the armor suit, the suit of armor, which you're pretty sure no one's inside it, but it seems to be moving on its own, and it like crinkles up and down, almost like a laughter, like it's like
Sentient armor.
Hmm.
Great.
I think it needs oiled.
Eh,
the helmet
Well-
turns to look at you. purposely squeezing itself down onto the plate mail torso to screech, slowly turn.
Brakka just winces at that, just like,
Great. We're here 3 minutes and you're already pissing off the architecture.
Oh,
Not my fault they didn't have any taste in designing it.
Yeah,
Brakka
okay.
just will put a hand on Richtofen, like, come on.
This is already working out the way I wanted it to.
I've just noticed most campaigns, if you start in a tavern, it usually ends with a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems inevitable, but you notice his gauntlets are spiked. If he punched it, probably hurt him.
Right.
The main lounge, you see that there is a older-looking half-elf behind the bar. When I say older, I mean he looks like how a human would look in their 50s or 40s.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
There's a bunch of humans and I think 1 or 2 dwarves. Yeah, that are down, at least down here. There are stairs that go upstairs. I was going to send you that. Have it. Send it to
Sending us that map, are you?
Yes. So, fortunately, it's not numbered, but the map on the left is the first floor, but the map on the right is the upper floor. I'm posting it now. Discord and whatever's.
That's not too bad. Actually, looks kind of homey.
Yep, it's fairly small. You can see the door behind the keeper. You can smell behind it. You assume it's the kitchen. There are 2 human male waiters. They waiters, I mean, they just help get the gear for everybody. Stuff.
All right.
Nothing too
I would think should grab a table and see if we can't spot our. I wanted to say prey, but that's not the right word.
yeah.
Quarry?
Let's not hunt anyone.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that.
Okay. So we assume we're grabbing a table to observe.
And drink.
As you guys go to sit at a table, maybe a minute by or so, and one of those guys comes up and trying to find his name. Hello, my name is Fulton. Welcome to the Elf Song Tavern. What can I get you today? Specials today are crab cake, bread pudding, and whatever we got on the tap. Hey, what do we got on the tap? Beer.
I'll have one of each.
Of each?
Yeah, the cake, the pudding, and the beer.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, she drinks like a fish. What do you expect?
Yeah.
You
Where
hear
I come from, we breathe that stuff.
he chuckles, and like some of the other patrons in here, like, because it's a fairly small tavern, so there's no real private conversation out in this open area. So you hear 1 or 2 people chuckle. You're assuming more drunk than sober. Oh, and there's a couch over way in the back, and there is a passed out guy on that couch.
I will take ein beer.
Right?
And you said that it was afternoon?
Yeah, it's like 3 or something.
I think that guy started early.
Better make that 2 beers.
You're assuming that he wasn't already like that before the morning.
Point taken.
So Nix is gonna quickly jump down, spin a chair around, put the back of it up against the table, and then sit on the back of the chair with his feet on the table, so it's an actual fucking chair for him.
Fulton just stops and just looks at you, head tilted, as he's taking your order, do all that. Like, okay. I hope you're more comfortable. Did you want any?
Nope, I'm good. I just needed a seat so I could actually sit here and not look like a child or a halfling sitting inside of a boot.
All right.
Speaking of, do you have a booster seat?
God damn it, Rick!
I mean, we do have a crate in the back.
No.
Does it have a lid on it?
Of course.
Keep it in reserve.
All right. So
Brakka will,
one of
Brakka,
everything and 2 beers coming up.
Brakka didn't get a chance to order.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brakka will just go, I'll just have 2 crab cakes and just a glass of water if we have any.
Okay. All right. We got
Thank
any
you.
water? Okay, yeah. All right. He just like
Sure
goes,
has a
he
mop
goes
in
into the
it.
kitchen, gets your guys' stuff. And as he's getting your guys' stuff, you notice at one of the tables nearby, there's a bunch of shady dudes, and they're like, they got like a bunch of dice. They're just like playing some kind of gambling.
Oh no, seedy guys in a tavern. Who'd have thunk?
On the middle, you can see they have like a pool. In the middle, it's a bunch of copper people.
Oh.
One's like a scroll of some kind, maybe not, most likely not magic. Judging by the location of this tavern, it's probably an IOU this month.
I no longer want to see what the rest of the pot would be and try and play into that. So never mind.
Do you guys sit at the table near the... Because there's, on the map, there's like 7 different tables out there. I'm just curious, do you guys go with one of the ones that are a little more walled off, private? Or are you going with the one near the fireplace?
I was thinking the one in the mid tier near yeah, come on brain, don't freeze on me now. Table in the middle of the room facing the bar and able to see everywhere else.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, I think they did this purpose. Your captain did not give you any physical description of this party. You're looking for in the... Okay, so there's a lot of dudes here, but there are chicks. They look equally thuggish, to say the least.
Okay, so
I mean, to be in a tavern at midday, not midday, but
Right. Yeah, that little badge is coming off and going in the pocket instead.
oh yeah, the half ogre is looking at Brakka because you have high enough passive perception. You notice she's been eyeing you, and not in like an intimidating.
Just curious. Or
Yep.
what would it be to figure out? Insight, maybe?
Insight. We'll go with insight.
Right.
Just
9.
give him a second. I think he muted as well.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
And
I apologize. It's just someone's bedroom is right above me, and I heard a loud thunk. I wasn't sure if they were knocking on.
Sorry.
That was the body hitting the floor.
we
It
haven't
is-
started fighting yet.
We'll say that it was just some random drunk guy.
Oh, drunk, not dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh yeah, what'd you get on the insight? I didn't get to hear.
I got a 9.
9. Yeah, you're not quite sure, but it's definitely not like it's not like a negative bias towards you.
Yeah, there's no ill intent.
No ill intent. Yes.
Right.
So you guys
I
get
will-
all your food and beers, and the beers cost a copper each, and one of everything makes it 5 silver.
Okay.
As Koi gets like your entire table filled with food.
but while they're drinking, I would like to subtly ask if our waiter happens to know anybody by that name. And by that name, I mean the one that I can't remember because I can barely hear you.
Oh,
Turn my volume up.
spelled that right.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes. I'd like to ask him if he knew a Tarina, and low enough that nobody else can hear.
all right. Give me a stealth check.
Ooh, stealth check. Okie dokie. I'm good at stealth checks. 18.
All right. He just points towards the stairs that go up.
I nod and thank him.
And as he says that and he goes to walk off, suddenly all of you hear music seem to emanate from everywhere. As you hear a beautiful elven woman's voice start singing a gorgeous song, and the drunks, the sober, the chit chatters, everybody goes silent. Seems focused on this song. Quite beautiful. Do any of you know elf?
I do.
Okay. They don't give me exact lyrics for this song, but the song is about, to assume, is about a whoever's singing's long lost lover, some kind. How they are mourning that wish to return to them. It's almost it's beautiful, but like haunting. It's only singing.
I will translate quietly to the rest of the group so that they can understand and enjoy the song as well.
Turns out I know Elven too.
So I don't whisper it to Koi, but I do tell the other two.
It's very elegant.
Oh, it's singing in how are the ocean elves? No, water elves language?
That's also elf.
Yeah.
In 5th edition, they just are like elves.
Yeah, I mean, there's the elves, and for me, these are the regular elves. So.
Yes. This does not have the aquatic accent, or whatever it's called. So after the song finished, maybe 2 minutes, immediately the tavern seems to light back up. The silence is very short as everyone starts chatting.
So what are the odds we just found Tarina?
She was supposed to be an elf, right? Or a half-elf?
We didn't. The captain never told us.
Yeah, Dipshit sent us in with no information.
Oh. I thought we knew the species, but that may be just the name of the tavern.
I think it's just the name of the tavern.
Yeah.
Nix, the waiter did point to the stairs and go when you asked.
Didn't the elf come down the stairs?
No.
No,
This
no,
music's
it's
coming
just,
from nowhere.
Oh.
it's just ambient music.
Wow.
Oh.
I must start paying more attention. I completely missed that.
So let's take a walk, right? Upstairs.
It kind of looked kind of creepy if all four of us just kind of marched upstairs, wouldn't it?
Okay, then you go. You are small.
I would almost take that as an insult, except you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hops down, starts making my way towards the second floor.
Should one of us go with, just in case?
Nah.
I mean, if something happens, just make the signal.
If something happens, just make a loud, blood-curdling scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example.
The guy you
That would
thought
be the
was
signal.
passed out drunk on the couch drooling just randomly says to you, he was part of the conversation at the time, yeah, it usually works. Then immediately starts snoring.
Huh. Anyways, I'll be fine and bounce up the stairs.
Okay, as you hop up the stairs, because you're a little kobold, so you're like these stairs aren't meant for children, so they're kind of high steps for you, so you probably just hop. You see that it's another dining room up above. Also has a couch up here, but instead of smaller round table with stools, there's 2 long tables. And it seems like most people up here are playing more tavern games, like Dragon Ante, whatever this dice game. And among them, you see for the dice game table, this one lady seems to really be like there's like everybody has like your money pile that you're gonna go put in the pool. Like some guys will have like handfuls of coppers and silvers. Like her, it's like this neatly stacked pile of like golds and silver.
Is there other waiters or waitresses up here?
Yeah, that one of those two guys, two human waiter guys. Sometimes they come up here and filter. Go back down.
Okay, is the one that I talked to earlier up here now? By
Not
happenstance?
actually. Let me,
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry,
not-
getting allergies are pretty bad.
You're fine. Druids are allergic to the city. Not current. They're
Okay.
kind of up here. In game.
So I'm. This is how I've pictured my character this far. Gonna climb the closest post. Yes, post to head level of what a normal human would be, and try and flag down one of the waiters real fast to get their attention, and just kind of hang off on the post.
One of the guys just playing the dice game. He looks kind of upset because he might be losing. We don't know. He might have a really bad poker face. He just looks over and he says, "What do you want?"
Want a drink? Trying to get the waiter.
Okay, don't need to be so loud about it. Just head back downstairs and get him.
Nix was just waving. He wasn't making a sound.
Yeah, you with all your loud kobold sound hopping up those stairs.
Right.
As you just see a red neon light and it says like flaming racist.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gathering at that point. So, okay, so I don't see any other waiters up here at the moment.
No.
Okay, see, I thought you meant just the one that I had talked to. So I would slide back down, run back, well, not run, but pop back over to our table and let them know about the dice games. Anybody want to ante up? There's a good chance the one we're looking for is up there. Really, Richtofen?
Indeed.
Someone's
Eh,
some
All the
commoner.
stuff, one beer. I'll take the other beer and head upstairs as well.
We'll say one of the commoners has a guard dog. It's this most cute little adorable dog that's so not intimidating. It's barking
So-
at random people.
So are we all headed back up? Because I didn't want you guys to miss out on the chance of a dice game. Or
Yeah.
whatever kind of game.
I'll grab
Might
my
as well.
cake.
No, I'll probably observe.
Okay, well, I could use your shoulders to observe better. So come on.
It's just, again, shields down to let them hop up.
Seems comfortable.
This is
Oh.
going to be amazing.
The
He,
song,
he likes to be tall.
the song in Elven, I was trying to find the actual translation. She was talking about a long lost unnamed lover who was lost in sea. Was what the song was about. But
Oh, neat.
on that side note, you guys head up the stairs. You guys sit at the table and like, oh, you want to play?
I would like to charm my way onto the table with lady who seems to be having a winning streak.
Okay. You're at that table and she's the one that asked.
Okay. What's the best way to phrase it?
I'll let Nyx climb down my arm like an iguana.
And I just kind of stand on a stool, and I'm assuming I'm chest with the stool at that point. Yeah, I'd love to get in on a game. I
Not
don't
for
really know
free.
what's the ante?
You know what? You look a little green, so we're just going to start with a copper. She just puts a copper on the table. A few of the other patrons chuckle, and they also put a copper.
I take offense to that. I'm quite clearly navy blue. I drop a silver.
Or is it yellow? So do you ante up?
I put down a silver.
Oh, and the whole table's like, whoa, got a badass over here. You want to? Okay, all right. And she takes her copper back. She's like, puts down. See, we got a hot.
Wow.
We haven't
I'm
even
gonna start
started
this
yet.
game.
We haven't even started yet, and you're already bidding higher. That's how you lose
That's it.
money real fast, little.
Or that's how you make money real fast, lady.
And I assume you match both 2 silver.
Yes.
Okay. Quite a few of the guys immediately drop out because they're just like, psh. And they seem to give glances to her like, I'm not going to lose more money to her. So I'm out. So a few put up some silver. And you're given 3, or no, you're given a 6-sided die.
Ooh,
Single 6-sided die. And
I have one of those.
she says, you've played Baldur's Bones before.
Absolutely. Wow, brain. Really? That's where you fuck up?
Okay. She rolls the dice, and all the other guys roll a dice.
I'm assuming I do the same out of character.
Do you?
That's what I'm assuming. Yes, that's how we play the game. Is that a yes?
Do you actually know how to play this game?
Me? No. Nix? Possibly.
What proficiency do you have in game?
Yes, dice specifically.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Actually, you're perfect at this. All right, so Baldur's Bones for everybody at home. I was gonna have her explain in character, but I won't.
Sorry, guys.
Each player puts up an ante into the pot. That's what you guys should do with silver each. Oh, and you do roll 3 dice. Look at the greenhorn here. I'm the greenhorn. So you roll 3d6. And then you proceed clockwise around the table. We'll just say, take with random guys. And every round, it goes completely around. You add more to the ante, add another d6 to your roll. And keeps going till everybody folds. You want to get as close to 21 as possible. If you get above 21, you immediately bust and lose all the money.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, right? Okay. So, first round. First.
Roll them bones. Let us see. 11.
All right.
Oh,
Another guy, the guy next to you, roll. He gets 12. We'll say only 2 other guys besides her. 11 for guy number 2. And then mysterious winning lady roll. She gets 18. He rolls 3 6. And everyone's like, she's like, oh, I like that start already. All right, you up for the next round? She puts another 2 silver.
Up another 2 silver.
oh wow.
All right, your turn. Oh, is any of your compatriots wanting to join in?
I am eating cake. That it's the only good thing in the surface, so I will enjoy this.
I'm sipping my beer and watching her.
Yeah, Brakka's keeping an eye out for any funny business as well.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So, roll away now.
4 dice this time, right?
4d6.
Wait, did she ask that though?
Yeah, she asked it all.
So Brakka will be just like, we're more here for emotional support.
And then a bunch of the other tough thug guys are like, emotions.
Anyways,
Not
rolling
toxic
bones.
masculinity. What'd you get?
I got 19.
2 eyebrows are raised. One of the guys only has 1 eyebrow. And he gets 15. Guy number 1 gets 15. Guy number 2 gets 14. Then lady rolls. He gets 14. All right. All right, you're doing pretty good, little guy. And she puts down another 2.
All right. I will drop. I'll drop 5 silver.
She trades out most of her silver and puts down a gold. So now it's a gold and a silver, which matches what you put down. One of the guys folds. The other one actually does match, but he looks very reluctant to do it. So, your turn. 5d6.
5d6.
Right now, you have
Hey, guys.
the best with a 19.
Looking back over my shoulder. Stop worrying. You're making me nervous. Ooh, that one jumped out. 17.
All right. We'll say guy number 2 is the one that stayed in. And he only got 15. Wait, nope, I forgot one dice. He got 20. Okay.
Whoa.
She rolls. She gets 21. Well,
Not
that's an
bad.
odd number, but
Not bad, not bad.
now you know, being an expert in dice game, proficient in dice, you would have to match her 21 to get half of the loot on the table. It's that,
And
or
that's-
you fold and lose everything.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fairly aware of that.
Well,
I'm gonna.
maybe you should quit while I'm ahead.
No, I think I've got a few heads to gain on you, and I drop 2 gold.
The other guy's like, it's crazy. He just he heads downstairs. He's like, I gotta take a piss out of here.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
And what am I gonna tell my wife? I just lost all that money, and he just leaves.
I've
And she puts down. Wait, how much did you put down on top of that?
Put 2 more gold.
She puts down a flat. The only one she had, and she kisses it before she puts it on.
And how much is that for me to even up?
That would be 10 gold. You'd have to add another 8 gold on top of what you.
I match your bet.
Okay. Roll 66.
I'm giving
And-
this a shot. Go ahead.
Yeah, Brakka's gonna keep an eye out still for any funny business.
Roll perception.
Mav, were you going to say something?
I was going to investigate, move around behind her, and observe closely.
Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 26. Wait, actually, perception, you said?
Yeah, perception.
That's 24. I was thinking insight. It's a 24. Still actual 20, though.
So next, what'd you get? Your 66.
I haven't rolled yet. I was waiting for them to go through. I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll before you go through theirs? Okay.
I'll explain what you roll.
Copy that. Oh, shit. 21.
Oh,
Nice.
like the guys that were playing Three Dragon Ante on the other table, like they stopped playing. They're in the middle of their game, right? They stopped. They're just like leaning over, just like, whoa, 21, and then another 21. And she says, "All right, all I have to do is get under 21, and we split it even. Then, you got some beginner's luck there, kid." And she rolls 66. Brakka, you notice, Brakka, going Mortal Kombat.
That's right.
That's what you need. You need giant claws.
Right.
The
No, give it a couple levels.
you notice her dice are low. She switched them. out.
Oh,
But she
Wait,
rolls her 66, and they also add up.
So okay, never mind.
And
We
then
have
you
to even.
split it, and you split it halvesies. So, let's see.
Should be 10 gold, 1 silver.
Each. So, you get back. No, that's how much you put down, right?
That was how much one person would put down. Yes, that's not including the amounts from the other guys, including. Wow, that was a lot of noise.
I should have been keeping track how much has actually been put on.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We'll say, you put down that much, right? We'll say that you got 15 gold back. She also.
Nice.
I know that's more than what was actually put down, but you did really good. I reward.
Nice. Thank you.
What's your name, stranger?
The name's Nix. And yours, my lady?
Serena. What some call me.
That's a beautiful name. You know, we have a friend. It sent us looking for you.
Oh, she says that she's putting all of her gold away, the coin purse, while looking over at the other guys, making sure they don't try to like nab a coin.
I do the same because it's going straight into my pouch. Quickest gold I ever made.
And who might that
so-
be?
It's a captain we know from the lower city. We share acquaintances with.
Captain of what ship?
Captain.
what was his name again? Captain. Sorry.
Captain Zod.
I should go. Zaj.
She like looked worried when you said captain, and then you said Captain Zod. She goes, "Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah."
Sent us to
I know.
have a
I
bit of
know.
a chat with you. Sent us to have a bit of a chat with you.
All right, I owe him a favor. I'm all ears.
I would suggest we take this to a private table.
Okay. She gets up and she starts heading over to one of the private down on the first floor.
I will backflip onto Brakka's shoulder and just right on the shoulder.
There's barely a nudge as the kobold weight lands on her shoulder, and she just follows suit. And she just whispers to him, "Not bad for someone who was playing with loaded dice over there." Just nudges her head there.
Oh, she had loaded dice? Oh, shit.
You still kicked her ass though.
I have my ways.
She says to you, Half-Orc. No, they're just my lucky dice.
Right. Shouldn't talk about the loaded dice in front of the person with the loaded dice.
Right.
Well, I know you were being quiet about it. I had her roll.
Yeah.
She rolled
Yes,
high. Anyway, so you guys head into a private dining room and see that it has a mounted head of a young green dragon on the wall. And above on the door frame on your way in,
I duck.
said plainly in common, green dragon.
Ooh.
The walls
I
are-
will duck. Sorry. I was just going to say, Nix ducks so he doesn't hit the damn thing.
Yeah, Brakka does the same. Just inclines the head a little bit to get through the door.
I think I knew that guy.
Yeah, I probably owed you money.
The head's about the size of a horse. It was only a young
Dark.
dragon. Not taking up the whole. So, this room has. Cassie. The room is closed off. Upper, not lower. And it's fairly quiet. You can still hear the rebel rousing out in the common area, but in here it's quite a bit more private. So, what did you need to talk to?
So, we've been told that there's like a couple cults giving problems with the recent events.
Yeah, the recent murder sprees.
Yeah.
Cult of Three. Cult of the Dead.
Mhm.
They like to be.
Indeed. Yes.
Well, I can tell you where their hideout is, but
I sense a but, yes.
I won't do it. In fact, you all look perfect for what I need right now. A few of my old shipmates back when I was a sailor might have left on bad terms. I heard rumored that they were coming into town looking. So if you all could deal with them, I'll lead you to this.
A quest? We're already on a bloody quest.
Not my problem.
So you stole from them?
I wouldn't say stealing. I would say more of took.
That they didn't agree with.
Sounds like stealing. Okay.
And what do you want us to do with it then?
Okay, kill him.
Are you sure you don't want to tell us where those 3 might be at right now?
Well, if they're looking for me, then they'll.
No, the Cult of the Dead 3.
Oh, no, that's your payment. Valuable information.
Almost as valuable as getting out of here unscathed if people knew that you were cheating them out of their money.
Oh, wow.
You mean intimidation?
Okay, what do I need to roll for that?
Okay,
It's-
intimidation. I'm not sure if you're proficient in it, but it's normally a charisma check, so 20 plus your charisma modifier. And if you're proficient, then your proficiency bonus.
One sec, Mav. I will assist.
I was going to say I could assist.
Actually, yeah. For that intimidation for our friend Richtofen, Nix will cross his arms and charge a little power through his body to have his eyes glow a little bit more and have the scales on the gauntlet glow.
And I rolled a 21.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Okay. All right. But if I tell you that now, then what would your...
Because we are good people and we will help you anyway. Right? Right?
Define good.
Poor Koi. I think Koi's
I
only good
mean-
aligned character.
Guys,
Well,
don't you want to save this city, this nasty, ugly city of yours in the surface?
You're
I'm
not.
I am the only one worried about this stone thing filled with mud.
Yeah, you're kind of not selling it here.
Technically, I'm from the wilds, so I'm mostly here just for my own reasons. This place is a stop on the way.
This-
But I suppose we do
And-
need to lend a hand where it's needed.
So,
if you can sweeten the pot a little bit more.
damn it, Mav. 1 second. You beat me by 1 fucking second, and I have the higher charisma.
I can't help it that you're coming up short.
Whoa. I was going to say he had the high ground. Like a Star Wars joke.
Technically, he does because he's still on Brakka's shoulder, so he's technically higher than both of them at the moment. If he's standing up.
Do want to specify one thing. Nix is a they.
Oh, thank.
Okay.
Apologies. I'm not sure if I actually
Sorry.
identified that after the description because I'm a dumbass.
That's all good.
So also, we are not going to let this woman get hurt. This pirate thief, like, that needs our help.
We don't know if she's going to get hurt. They could just come back wanting the money and take her winnings from tonight's game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'll make a deal. Toss us that pot. Show us where the enemies are. and will stop them from turning you into a corpse. Because you did kind of use the loaded dice.
Also,
These people are pretty big chumps here. I've been making some good money. I can always go up.
Do you want your friends put into the ground or not?
I just want
okay,
protection.
we are not killing innocents.
If they're coming here to kill her, they're not innocent. We are effectively taking a bodyguard stance for additional payment for a little bit of information that we need to get a larger payment.
All right.
I have
I'll
been
pay you
convinced.
as well. How about
That's what I meant by tossing in the pot. Or was I not clear on that?
Well, if you had heard rumors that I'm here, then probably heard that I have built a bit of a reputation. Boulder and dice. So, I guess wait for them.
So we can have more cake meanwhile, right?
Much cake as you want, friend. As she pats you on the shoulder.
So Nix is going to hop down on the table and suggest a plan of battle. Brakka and Richtofen stand outside the dragon's room, keeping an eye for any sort of description for our unfriendly friends to come and find our friend here, while Koi enjoys the cake for whatever fucking reason, and Nix and Tarina stay inside the green room for protection.
All right. So,
Sounds smart.
Everybody cool?
a few hours go by. You guys have a feeling that you could kill some time. Tavern week. So, during this killing of time, where you kill, with time,
Please
what
tell
do
me.
you guys want to
No,
do
no,
in the tavern? You guys play some, just have some food and rest. There's a smoking room.
You said there was.
You like smoking?
You said there was a dog. Was it just for flavor, or is there an actual dog?
No, I just heard a little yippy dog, and I like to add. If I hear pets,
Right.
I just add.
Okay.
It's always
Never mind
fun.
then.
I love it when he does that.
So now the dog is canon. You can do anything you want with the dog.
It's sitting next to the fireplace, and it's got a bone. It's like passed out to sleep. The fat. It's the most
Oh.
unintimidating dog ever. Older.
Brakka will notice them, just smile and just let them sleep. And then I'm just gonna find a table.
As you're sitting at the table, you hear a fart, and the dog wakes up suddenly. Pretty sure it woke itself.
They do that.
So,
Did she even give us a description of these people?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, she
should
would.
ask for that.
She would give you say that pretty much gives you a description of what you would expect a pirate. You've seen pirates in town.
lovely.
Nice.
I
So,
bet on everything.
Nix would actually be in the green dragon room, up on the back of the chairs with his feet on the table, with a little piece of wood and doing some wood carving, just to kill some time.
I'm going to head downstairs and sit in a chair by the fireplace where I can watch the front door of the stairway. Order another beer.
All right.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
We're all downstairs, right?
Yeah, you're on the first floor
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Ground floor. Look in the player's handbook for monsters.
So
Well,
While you
Bla-
guys are sitting here and waiting for something to happen, you guys hear a few rumors. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, before she finds a place to sit, Brakka will look to Koi and say, maybe find a place in the back so we can get the best use out of that crossbow of yours.
Oh, that seems. Wait, guys, we are going to fight inside the tavern with all these drunken innocents here?
In this town, innocence?
To be fair, once the fighting starts, they're not going to stay around for long.
Yeah, once there's a bit of a scuffle, the uninvolved will probably leave,
And anyone who sticks around is an innocent.
or is part of the tavern staff trying to make sure that everything goes one way or the other.
There's a kitchen down there. They'll have a place to hide.
That too, yes.
I mean, we're not complete monsters here.
Right.
Everybody except for Richtofen.
9.
All right.
So, as you guys are sitting around, you get your battle plan ready. You guys are in the position to plan for when they show
Stand
up.
out.
You guys just through the group of you, just randomly throughout the night, you hear some rumors from random people coming to the tavern. One of them was, I'll bet my last copper piece that the so-called refugees are advanced scouts for an army that's trying to attack Baldur's Gate. Blah, 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 blah. And then another person, like, we'll say, like, here where Boy's sitting, is like, with Raven Guard out of the way, who will be the next Grand Duke, I wonder? My money is on Thalmara Van Thumper. Like that name? Crazy. Practically born in the sewer, if you will. More vicious than a swarm of rats. Boy, you immediately recognize her name, or who's there with all of them. He's one of the 4 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. They're like the king.
Right.
Oh, so, huh.
So those are some rumors you guys hear while you're sitting around the tavern, maybe just playing some Three Dragon Ante or having drinking game, something. There was a room in the front, where you guys can just smell smoke, like tobacco, not the funky tobacco.
Right.
And you guys know that's like the cigar. Like,
Oh, that's bad for your gills.
for your gills, I like it. You notice a fat Triton in there, and when he exhales, it goes. Or no! I just remembered. It's not a. Do any of you go in there, or you probably see the door up. You see inside there mostly humans and dwarves, but one hulking figure seems to be sitting, like taking up the couch by themselves. Do any of you investigate?
Just maybe give a solid glance, just look in there and see what that is.
Okay,
Just about.
you put a peek in, and you see what appears to be a human-size bipedal crab like creature. It's got 2 big giant claws, 2 tinier little claws, and when I say tinier, they're slightly smaller than human, and it seems to be using those for actually carrying objects and stuff as a cigar.
Neat.
Coming out of the gaps of the shell are the smoke as it comes out.
Huh.
Smoked crabs sound delicious right now.
I know that species, right?
Yeah, so you know it's a crabman. They like to live on coasts, and they're usually not civilized, I guess is the right term. They're more of like, ooh, shiny. Me take shiny.
Brakka, you may want to stop Richtofen from eating any of the patrons.
That's the plan.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I never thought I saw a crabman in a city.
How far away from the coast are we?
This
Not
city,
much.
this city is a coastal city, so you get a lot of sailors and pirates and stuff around.
Not a lot of crab people.
You probably all have just heard of crabmen before, but it's probably for most of you the first time you witnessed. they're not unheard of. Just in a city, it's like a lizard folk being in a city, forgotten realm. Very like, they usually live in swamps. Thought. Throughout the night, that song that seems to emanate through the tavern. No matter where you're at in the tavern, you can be in the upper floor, you could be down below in the smoke room, you could be near the kitchen, fireplace. No matter where you are, it always is the same volume, always the same song. It seems to sing every hour. But no matter how many times the song is sung, it never seems to get tired. You're not sure why. And then one time during surprising everybody, including the bartender, the elf lady sings a different song. Since two of you know Elven, here are the lyrics. Okay, so do any of you know Gilligan's Island's theme song?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently this is to that same melody, but it's like this super hot elven lady voice, and I can't do that, so I'm just gonna go with this. So, oh, sing a song of ethereal, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields of green and still. The land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once slave, and never once slave. Oh, sing a song of ethereal, where foes are at her door, her horn, her, already met, her field, borne by cloven feet, or some infernal shore. Arise the mighty hell riders, take up your swift swords. Wow, they messed up on that. It's a little too long. Then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil horde. Oh, sing a song of ethereal, and nights it does fall. Sleep safe beneath companion's light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant, with only ends with death, and so we'll sing of ethereal until our final.
So Nyx is on guard.
And that's all in Elven, and it's like a hot lady singing. I know it's hard to picture, but bear with me. And those of you that can understand a song, you want to understand what they're talking about, roll a history.
Sure.
History check coming up. 18 again.
13.
Ooh, okay. Nix, you actually got that one. You haven't been to Ithril, but you know that the companion referred to in the song is a artificial sun that burns over the city, protecting the city and its surrounding lands against undead. You also know that the Hell Riders are making sure they're what all they want to say. Yeah, the Hell Riders were noble knights of Ithril that descended into the Nine Hell, but very few of them.
So yeah, Nyx is going to put away what he has carved into the small little piece of wood, and is going to stand up on the table and is really on guard after that song.
You notice like the entire tavern just gone like, what's happened? What happened? What? Pretty much for that. Even the barkeep looks shocked, flabbergasted. It's like having a record stuck on the same song over and over and over, and then it just suddenly goes to something different.
So insight on what may have caused that. Assuming it was a magic effect for the song to begin with, what would have caused that to change?
Give me a religion check.
Religion check, okay. I'm not as proficient in that one. 12.
This is definitely by magical means that the song being sung. But the tavern might be on. Might be a spirit singing the song.
I'm going to get up and start walking around and investigating.
what all do you want to investigate? Are you looking for magic? Something?
Find out where that voice is coming from. That seems to be reverberating everywhere.
If you're looking for the elven lady singing the song, no one knows where she's at. Some think she's the building itself. This is the market.
So we're all inside a strange
it.
elf lady.
God damn it.
Phrasing.
Oh, he intended it.
I know.
And it is at that moment that 8 motley human sailor guys go into the tavern. Their leader is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye, sneer, a pirate's swagger. The others are unsavory, rowdy, act like they. Aye, we be looking for an old friend of ours, said the dead-eyed man. Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Boulder's Bone.
What
If
is
she's
she?
an old friend, how do you know? Well, if that's how she goes, as
I have heard rumor.
but thought you said she was an old friend.
Yes, but she ran away. That bitch.
Apparently, not a
Stole
good
our
friend.
gold. Stole our booty.
I will point my crossbow to that guy and say, we're trying to have a pretty fun time here, and your energy is kind of ruining it. So if you can just please leave the city.
Nix is gonna. Okay, is this on the same floor with Nix and Koi and?
Yeah,
Tarina?
we're
This is on the
We're on the same
ground.
floor. We're on the ground floor in the main tavern.
Okay, then Nix is gonna hop forward and bear with me, guys, because this was an intentional idea here. Is gonna bound forward and try to be right in front of the pirate and try to calm them down, trying to misdirect them with a little bit of charm.
He doesn't seem like he likes to bathe, and his breath smells like rotting.
Nix will back up just a step and go, oh, okay.
Two of the other 7 pirates that were with him stay at the door to make sure no one leaves.
Yeah, they're blocking us in. Out of character. Actually, you know what? No, in character. So I know your friend was at a different tavern, and maybe you should head that way.
Well, if anyone tells me where she's at, there's a tall glass of ale coming your way. Grand drunk guy's like, she's upstairs.
Fuck it, kill the cat.
And we roll initiative. Yay.
Nix just drops his arms and goes, fucking kill the couch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, yeah, that'll be easy for it. Mav, drop your initiative, the D20 plus your initiative on your character sheet into the Zoom chat. Make it a little bit easier for Scotty.
Okay, so Lluis got an 8 on initiative. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, where's the initiative at?
Should be the first one next to your HP first sheet.
Okay.
Yes.
Usually it's just your dexterity modifier. Unless I think there's a feat that increases.
Yeah, it gives you. Yeah.
Roll them. Yark.
Are we saying our initiative now, or
Yeah.
I just posted it in the chat, so it's a little easier for him.
Yeah, that would help.
Yep, I got a 19, so that's 23 or 22. Yeah.
Ooh, you're rolling good.
Damn it.
3. All right.
It's 22 actually. Sorry, it was 22.
We got 2 19s.
Looks like it. Me and Mav.
Okay.
Hey, January?
Yep.
You still have Discord up?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
All right. So, Sage, you have higher. What's your dexterity?
My dex is total of 14, so a +2 modifier.
What is Mav's dex? What is Richtofen?
Richtofen.
Richtofen. Sorry, I'm the one butchering it tonight.
Is that the initiative?
No,
Oh.
it's your
Just what
Dexterity.
the stat is. Because whoever has higher, I'll say you're the 19, the greater.
Got +1.
okay. So yours is 13 dex, isn't it?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. For those that don't know, this may or may not be your first D&D session or one of your earlier. But all right, so the pirates got 14 on their. So going from the highest initiative, I'm just gonna go with Brakka. I apologize. I'm just
Sorry. Brakka. It's all right.
Big B.
Such a good name, it rolls off the tongue. But
Brakka,
you are first, as
Right.
these they haven't drawn weapons or anything. It's just more of like going into bullet time. Combat
Okay.
hasn't started yet, but one of the drunk guys pointed to the stair, and the pirate leader is starting to pull out his sword. It looks like he's trying to head towards the stair.
Okay, so
If no one
first
stops.
things first. Yeah, so I'm up first.
Yes.
All right, so first thing I gotta ask is all these little squares, are they each like a 5-foot square?
Yes, they are.
All right, and where will we be in relation to these gentlemen on this map?
Well, most of them they're taking up like all the squares at the entrance
Okay,
because there's 8 of them total. One's the leader, and there's 7 other dudes.
all right. And so we're like right at the edge of, say, the second table.
Yeah, go with that.
Okay, that's perfect then. So as everybody is, they start to move, Brakka is going to take her spear, just stamp it on the ground, the butt of it on the ground. She's going to cast Entangle.
Oh, okay.
Right on the cusp of that area, so it's a 20-foot square of just let me get the spell back up.
Okay, that would reach outside. So you're fine.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
and because there was the two yahoos at the door outside trying to keep us from leaving.
I'm pretty sure in Tangle you can't control if friendlies are affected or not. Just anything in that area. And I will say before you cast it, the 2 bodyguards of the tavern, which haven't done anything, they're keeping an eye on stuff, but they haven't stopped this guy or his friend. They're also at, so they'd be caught in disentangle.
Right.
Those 2 look like the animated suit of armor and this half ogre lady look like they could beat up guys, no problem, but they're not.
Right. So probably not a good idea then.
I mean, you can
No,
still do
it's
it.
fine.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
you would
Saying
get
that they'll be
friendlies.
caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Right. Check my options.
Druids are good at
Okay.
AoE.
Yeah, this will work better too. I'll do the same motion, but instead it's Thunderwave.
Okay, all right. So I'll say that the leader, I'll say you hit him and 3 of his friends.
All right.
So that is a con save, correct?
That is a
save.
con save.
What is your spell save?
My spell save DC is 14.
All right. So he passes with a
Suck.
16 on the roll.
All right.
His 3 friends probably aren't going to be as lucky. With the nat 1, no, not.
Oh yeah. No, he's getting it.
A 9 total, so that failed. And a 15, so that one passed.
Right.
So you got 2 out of 4.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So that's 2d8 thunder damage. That's 4 and a 5.
So 9 thunder.
So 9 thunder damage, and
So the two pirates that book it look really, really hurt as they start
Right,
bleeding
and-
out of their ear from your
it also says they're pushed 10 feet away.
Oh, Hey, there's a wall. There's a wall there. So they both go
Nice.
slamming into the wall, and they are knocked down. 0 hit.
Nice.
So the 2 that failed get knocked down, and the 2 that passed only took 4 thunder damage.
All right.
Do you do anything else in your
I
still have a
believe that's
move?
all I can do. I guess I'll. Where was I in relation to the other guy?
For you to hit that many people, I would say you're like right next to. You were right next to their leader. Ran up and knocked your staff.
Right. All right. Well, I guess I'll move. I guess in probably back about I think a couple feet away, and just have the shield up.
Give me about 10 feet total.
Right then. Yeah, 10 feet then.
Okay. You move up, and then you move back out. And as you're moving back out, he tries he doesn't have his weapon out yet. He does try to punch you real quick on your
Right.
because he's really mad.
Right.
That you did that. He got. Oh wow, 21 to hit. That definitely hit.
Yeah.
You
It
take
is.
a whopping 3 bludgeon
All right.
because it's a punch, not a punch.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
After Brakka is Nix.
So, ironically, Nix is going to say over his shoulder to Barak, "You stole my thunder." Literally, as I cast Thunderwave.
A random guy at the tavern's like, I get it.
She just goes, "Hey, great minds think alike."
Indeed. So I'm aiming for the captain and the friends closest to me.
Oh, same spell?
Very same spell, literally Thunderwave.
Okay.
So
He actually failed that time. He got a total of 13.
nice. So 2d8
The
for my d8s.
Other 2 that were near him. Actually, since Brakka pushed 2 of them away, I'll say you're able to get closer and get another guy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, wow. Of course. All of them. What is your spell save?
Holy shit. Spell save is 13.
Okay, yeah, they definitely all failed. The highest was 11.
Nice.
Holy shit.
So they all get pushed
So-
back 10 feet. Okay, then roll your damage.
I got a 12, 2 6s.
Nice.
Wow, okay. Let's see how dead they are.
Literally stole
The
my
captain,
fucking
the
thunder.
captain guy gets pushed back to the wall. The other 2 also get pushed back into the wall, and then they just fall face first on the ground. They're out. So it went from 8 guys, 4.
And with that, Nix is going to pull another backflip and land on the closest table within range.
Okay, Bunsy's giving an acrobatic.
I was so waiting for you to ask me that. Yay.
I mean, you're doing flips.
Not 20.
Nice.
If it's not for damage, it's for style.
So you do a backflip, and the camera just like as you land on the table, like your head's like facing down. You're like in a superhero 3-point pose, and it just like
Yes.
zooms in on your face, and you just like lift up your head, and you see someone. You're like catchphrase. Catchphrase pending.
If only I was good enough to come up with one right fucking now, that would be priceless. Anyways, with that movement, that is my turn.
I would like to suggest get shocked.
I like that. Get shocked.
Looks like he got stuck between a wall and a small kobold thing.
Leave the one-liners up to me.
Richtofen, your turn.
I get up off my chair and down the rest of my beer.
Okay, I'll
Toss
consider
in
that
the-
a no action.
Okay. Toss the glass and then use spit acid splash at 2 of them that are closest together.
Ooh, okay.
Your breath weapon, right?
Yes.
It's a 30-foot line of acid.
Wait, is it your breath attack? Because there's also a cantrip spell. That does flash.
That is actually his breath weapon. He is a black dragonborn.
Okay, do you
Wasted acid
you're
splash.
able
So
to? but you make sure that your breath attack doesn't hit the bouncer, or do you just hit everything?
Ooh.
Weren't there 4 guys, not including the 2 bodyguards?
Wait, you did say acid splash, right?
No, acid breath.
Oh, acid
He meant
splash.
acid.
Yeah, acid
Oh,
splash.
my bad. Shutting up.
Okay, so acid splash, cantrip
Yes.
spell, not the
Yes.
breath attack. Okay. Okay, so you choose those 2 targets. So the bodyguards doesn't. You go for the head honcho guy. You want to hit him with this, or are you gonna try to go for one of the 4 remaining peons?
Are any of the peons close to him?
Not anymore. He got thrown back.
I'll take out hit a couple of the peons then.
All right. Acid splash. I believe that's a roll to hit. That dex. That's a dex. I've never used acid. Acid splash. All right. You hurl a bubble of acid. You choose 1 creature, or choose 2 creatures within it. They must make dex saving. So, do you know what your spell saving?
11.
11. All right. So they make dexterity saving throws. 1 got 11 on the dice, so they pass. 1 got 4 total. That one fails. So one of them will take your 1d6 acid.
6.
So you can roll d6 6-sided dice. That totals how much acid.
I just did. I rolled a 6.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. I apologize. All right, so his face starts melting.
Nice.
You hear like, tss. He's like, no, not my other good eye.
Oh, heartburn.
Nice. Okay, now it's their turn. Finally, they get to go. So, one guy's got his face melted. 4 of them are down. 2 of the other peons haven't been hurt yet, and the leader guy's been hurt, but he got hit again. He's mad at the little kobold and our half-orc. You two just, started stopping him from going pretty well, and it hurt. So he moves up with his scimitar, and he... Oh. That can't be right. I can't get 3 attacks around. I gotta double check. 3 attacks around. You guys are level 1.
Maybe he's drunk.
Oh, I wish he was drunk. So
Well, I mean, you're the universe. He could be drunk for all we care.
he never got a chance to.
He's a pirate. It's in his blood.
Oh wow, he does get 3 attacks. Since he really hates the kobold, he has a dagger in the offhand and his cutlass in the main hand. So the
dear.
cutlass is gonna swing twice at the kobold, and the half-orc is gonna get a dagger. A dagger. So scimitar attack number 1. That one. Woo!
First that one of the night.
So, first time on this game. Luckily, it was the enemy. We use Xanathar's Lost Notes on everything else. Available on the DM's Guild. Has a bunch of great subclasses and stuff on it. Especially if you want to play a Tomb of Annihilation game, they got a lot of good. They got a Fey-blooded race. Bunch of other cool stuff. But the main thing I use it for is its crit success and crit fail table. So, since Mr. Pirate Captain failed, I get to see how hard he failed.
Yay.
I rolled 56 on my percentile dice. 56. In the process of executing his attack, he trips, moves forward 15 feet, falls prone. So, his first attack, you just like sidestep him casually, because I'm assuming you're very dexterous kobold. And it throws him off. We'll say he has a peg leg. It throws off the balance of the peg leg. He starts hopping on the peg leg like across the tavern, trying to balance himself comedically. And while he's doing this, he's moving through your guys' threatened squares.
Yes.
So as a reaction, both Brakka and Nix could use a melee attack if they want.
I want to slash at him with my daggers.
I will
Well,
take that spear action on him.
I guess it's just one dagger, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one attack.
Oh shit! So close.
And Richtofen, I would say since he's like going across, actually everybody. If anybody wants to do a reactionary attack, because he's moving 15 feet, that's really far. That's like halfway through the common room.
Well, I got a 21
Okay,
to hit him with my spear.
well damage.
It's a D6
I got
plus
a
3.
19 on the die, so a 23 total for.
Okay,
I got a 6, and that's plus 2, so that is 8
did you max
damage
out?
to him.
Maxed out.
I got max damage
Nice.
on my spear.
Max damage for a dagger. 4 on the D4.
So how much total?
6 total damage.
Okay. Richtofen, do you smack him with your staff or anything?
All I have is a dagger, and I'm on the other side of the place. So would I be able to hit
He's next to you as he's going to fall prone next to you. He,
him? Well,
he tripped over himself
stabbing
with that
time.
one so hard he went across the room. So you can try to stab him if you want as your reaction.
and that's with a dexterity.
It can be dexterity or strength, whichever is higher. For wizard, it's probably dex.
That'll be 21 total.
Okay, you do hit. So you can roll a d4 plus your dexterity modifier. I assume you're dex.
Yeah. Stab him for 5.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
Did you roll 4?
Yes.
Everybody rolled max damage on a reactionary attack.
Wow.
It's a slot machine and just 3 7s pop up. Boy.
Since I am wielding a heavy crossbow, I will just kick him in the face. Like, I assume, like, since I am the last one, the face is already very low on the ground already, so I will just stop it with my foot.
Okay. That'd be just strength modifier. Because
Yeah.
unarmed proficiency is needed.
So it's 16 to hit.
That hits. So it's 1 plus your strength modifier. So what's your
3.
3 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. 1. Sorry. I was looking at the settings, so
What's your
1
strength?
damage. Yeah.
What's your strength modifier?
Total 0.
0? Okay, so you do
Yeah.
1 damage. All right. Well, he's down. Boop. Kick him in the face. This is still in his turn, mind you. This is part of his action. He gets 2 more attacks. But he really messed it up really bad because the 2 people he wanted to hit, he can't hit. Because now he's on the other side of the tavern and prone. So he
As his
panics.
pants are on the ground.
Yeah, we'll say his panics fell down too. Why not? His peg leg got stuck on his trousers. It tripped over. His second scimitar attack. He's prone, so these attacks aren't going to be as good. They're at disadvantage. He panics now. He's like both embarrassed and enraged simultaneously. It's like the bully that gets a wedgie and was not expecting himself to get one. And he will swing once at Richtofen with the cutlass, just because you're nearby, and the dagger at point. Both are going to be a disadvantage. Good thing too. Richtofen, what is your armor class?
It is 11.
Okay, so 12 would hit. Then boy with the dagger. Advantage. A 9, I'm pretty sure. So,
Yeah.
cutlass, you take a whopping 4 slashing damage.
Ow, my toe.
And he uses the rest of his movement to not be prone. Because he just spent half his movement tripping over himself, and just spent the other half just to get up. So that's what he does. I didn't even go for the goons. Goons' turn. 4 of them. 2 of them stay at the door. The other 2 would probably walk up to the kobold and half. So 1 attack. Brakka had 1 attack for.
All right.
Definitely a miss on Nix. And a nat 1 on Brakka.
Oh,
So
Jesus. They're gonna kill themselves.
I'll
You're
let
terrible at this.
And since this combat is turning way better than I expected, I was scared that you guys were gonna get like owned. Why don't you roll D100? I'll tell you what the result was of his critical failure.
Me?
Yes, because he was attacking.
All right. D100. I just I have this one right here. I don't know if it's the right kind of D100, but
The D100 is it's 2 dice actually.
right, so I only have the one.
There's one that has 2 digits on each side, and one that has 1 digit of the 10-sided dice. The double-digit one is the 10s. The single-digit one is single digit. So if you roll
Okay, here we go. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
10 and a 9, it'd be 19.
Okay.
3 zeros is a 100. By
Yeah.
the way.
If it's all zeros, it's 100.
So it's a 35.
35. All right. 35. Somehow he hits himself. This is the one that had his face melted too. He rolled minimum damage, but it doesn't matter as he just falls down.
That makes sense. He has no depth perception now.
Yeah.
Don't have any perception now.
I'll get you, Dragon Man, as he swings at Rock. Somehow misses completely and hits his head on the wall. Knocked himself out. All right, so that was their turn, and it's finally Koi's turn. This is the first round.
I will sigh and shoot the crossbow to. I mean, how close is the captain?
He's right next to
Yeah. So, like melee range?
Yes. You could move back and fire.
Yeah, I will do that. I will like back down. I guess he gets an opportunity attack.
I will say since he was getting up from getting prone, he doesn't.
And then I will shoot the crossbow.
You pull the like sliding over the hood of a car thing on someone's table. Like their dishes and stuff go everywhere.
Hazard across the table.
Yeah.
And they're just like, hey! But, oh yeah, that's another thing. The people in this tavern, some of them got out of the way, some of them don't care. Almost like this is just another Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate.
Is the drunk still on the couch?
Sorry, I heard dice.
I was moving my dice, sorry.
I was just asking, is the drunk still on the couch?
Oh yeah, he hasn't moved. He has got here like half a day. In fact, we'll say one of the daggers from the captain is just like stuck in the wall right above him. Didn't even. But it is
17 to hit.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that. Yes.
So 10 piercing damage.
Okay. You notice he tried to parry it, but even with the parry bonus to his AC, you hit. And he looks very annoyed. He's like, "What the heck are you boys doing?" So he just turns around, and it's just like this comedic pile of pirates that are just not capable of pirating, apparently. As we move back around to Brakka, there's the captain who's standing next to Richtofen and Koi on the other side of the tavern. There's 2 pirates at the door. They haven't gotten to combat. They're just like standing there with their cutlasses, and they're ready to attack or block you off.
Right.
And there's another guy who looks like he's about to wet himself, but he's...
Okay, so seeing the captain, Brakka's going to turn over her shoulder and go, and just like turn around to him and just go, "You know, you all really suck at this." Point her spear at the wall behind him and just like jerk it. And a vine just sort of conjures out of the wall. Like everybody's seen this PS4 Spider-Man game when the little
Nope.
like trip mines.
No.
Well, a little vine appears on the wood of like one of the beams and latches onto him and yanks him towards the wall as she casts Thorn Whip.
Oh. Okay,
Nice.
so that's Thorn Whip.
Yeah, Thorn Whip.
Okay, so you need to roll to hit. That's right.
Yep.
There's an actual spell called Grasping Vine. Wait, I don't think you're high enough level for that one.
This is 13.
13 does not get through his arm,
Darn.
unfortunately.
No.
Do you do anything else in your turn?
I don't think I really have anything else I could do. I
You
wanted
have
to save
a
my spell slots.
bonus action and a
Right. I guess she'll just sort of like reposition when she sees that doesn't work and just have her shield up.
we'll say your Thorn Whip missed and he dodged and it hit the table that Koi slid on that was like cleaned off of stuff. The Thorn Whip just broke it.
Oh,
Breaking random furniture. It's a tavern fight. You gotta break.
Right. She sees it go in half and goes, next one's going for your head. You don't leave.
He looks really mad at you as you see a lot of teeth. Nix, it's your turn.
So how far away from me is he?
15 feet.
That is wonderful, because now I get to cast lightning lure.
All right.
Nice.
Lure
Flash
away.
of light. Let's see. Strike one creature of choice. Can see within range. Must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then take 1d8 damage if he's within 5.
The hellish dice are in your favor tonight. You can't see it because of the poor lighting, but it's a nat one.
It's a 1.
Oh yes!
That's the third nat one I've rolled for these games.
Oh, I love it. So 1d8 coming up.
And you pulled him 10
And-
feet closer, right?
Correct. 10 feet closer, so he's within 5 feet of me, so I do get to do the 1d8 lightning damage. Oh, shit. So I'm just going to say, apparently my new catchphrase, get shocked as I do max damage.
Nice.
What was static shocks?
A shock to your system.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't want to go in copyright infringement there.
Yeah.
But yes,
So what was the max damage?
6 damage. Or no, 8 damage. Sorry. It's a
8
1d8.
lightning. Okay. Smoking a little bit. That's your turn, right?
Does it include having him? No, it doesn't actually paralyze him or anything.
Yeah.
Is there a?
It is a very useful cantrip, though. Sorry, but
Yes, I very much like it. How far is Brakka from me?
probably around 10.
Is there a standing table next to her?
There was.
Is there a chair there?
The chair didn't
I
get
will.
broken.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have him be a bouncy little fucker. I'm gonna do a bounding backflip and land on the top of the chair, and I want to balance on the back end of the chair.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Thank God I put this as. I think I put it as. Yeah, words can't brain right. 19.
Okay, you do that. No problem.
That's my turn.
Richtofen, your turn.
Who's left?
The two guys that are guarding the door, they look like they're about ready to fail. And the captain, who does not looks like he's willing to die.
How far is the captain from me?
Right next to you.
All right.
Actually, no, he's 10 feet away. That's right. Nix just pulled him. Them. Pulled them towards them.
All right. I use a chromatic orb on the captain. It's time to put down the clown.
Which element?
Fire.
In the tavern.
This poor bastard.
Oh boy.
And let's see what the.
Not a tavern brawl until fire magic.
At least not in Baldur's Gate.
19.
A 19 definitely hits. Sure. Roll away.
Okay, 3d8. Oh. Is this place insured?
What'd you get?
22.
Wow. Okay. So you hit him, and he's just like, ah! And he's just on fire. But luckily, the spell does not specify that objects catch on fire when you cast it. Firebolt does.
Yeah.
So he is engulfed in flames for just the briefest moment. And he falls down prone. Knocked out completely. The other two wet themselves and run out of the tavern, tripping over.
So is that the end of combat?
That is the end of combat. You notice
I
that
guess-
the lady above, the Tarina, she just appears out of the shadows, dagger out, like she was gonna try to stab him, all sneaky. He's just like, wow, hey, you guys were well worth it then.
Took
Here
care of the problem for you.
you go, and throws Richtofen the gold, and finished this last. And in the coin purse, there is a total of 20 gold.
Nice.
So that'd be 5 gold. You're splitting it.
Nice.
Excellent.
And Nix is going to pipe up, still balancing on the back end of a chair. And the information?
Yes. I'll take you there now.
Wonderful. And he hops from the chair over to Brack's shoulders.
And at that point,
Fair spot there.
congrats. You all are 2nd level.
Nice.
And we'll take this leveling up moment as a break. So we'll
Okay.
be back in 10 to 15 minutes. So, welcome back. We are back. Everyone's level 2. There's a bunch of dead pirates at the tavern. A few little spots where they peed themselves. Just like one of the commoner guys grudgingly has a mop. He's like pushing the dead bodies out the same door.
Oh, what am I thinking? Prestidigitation to clean up all of the liquids.
Oh, thank you, it says. As they just continue to move the dead bodies out into the street. Out.
Yeah, that I can't help with.
That just seems.
Fresh dead bodies. Right for the picking. If someone was a
Ugh.
necromancer, they probably.
Just don't throw them at the sea. Or actually do. Yeah, do that.
I joke, yeah, but I joke about the necromancy thing, but the dead body is definitely sitting on the side of the with the trash.
So,
Huh.
what do we find in? Oh God, I was about to phrase it as the pirate's booty.
I mean, you can search there if you want.
Thank God I didn't say that.
I remember having one. Just going to side tangent. I remember being in one campaign where we to fight like an ogre or something. You know, something that just has like a club and a loincloth. And then the DM was like, "Oh, you find this much gold on him." It's like, where? And of course, he had to be like, you know, he was trying to hide it in the airport. We got mature content checked this stream.
Oh, well.
You're fine with squares and all that. I probably should have mentioned that ahead. But
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
you know, you're fine. Tucked into his vest pouch contains 32 gold and silver pouch.
Nice.
Also, I hope you guys are writing down. He's wearing 2 gold necklaces, 25 gold each, and has a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it that looks much.
Does the ring look magical at all?
Give me an You mean intelligence? Intelligence.
Straight up intelligence.
Yep. They don't have appraise in 5th.
Yep. Ooh, damn, dirty 20. Ah, nice.
Okay, you're pretty sure this is of the crafting masterwork that would be for magical stuff, but it is not magical for sure. There's no little silver lining around the outside. I like to say in my games, if you're looking hard enough, you can see there's like a little silver lining.
I like that.
And on all the other goons, you find a total of 24 silver on
Total.
total.
Okay. That's not a bad haul.
And how much did you say the necklaces were worth?
25 gold each. Oh, and since you got so high on the appraise, you know that the ring is worth 120.
Any gold teeth?
So
Nope, unfortunately.
Hmm.
No, but you can grab them for your collection.
No, they should have had that. One of the
I mean,
gold
at
pieces
least
is just
one.
a tooth worth of gold.
Yeah.
That would have been delightfully macabre.
But,
All right. So total. So in total, that's 26 silver, 34 loose gold pieces, 50 GP worth of necklaces, and a 125 gold piece ring.
yes.
Not bad.
I would like to ask the group, or well, Nix would rather like to ask the group, to be trusted with those and try and get a higher barter price when I go to when Nix goes to sell them.
Sure thing.
whatever.
Mav?
Don't lose it.
But the gold pieces we can share, right?
Yes, as soon as all the gold is tallied from whatever I try to get, it will be shared equally. Nix is not about to nix.
No. I mean the
Oh, the loose ones.
yeah.
The loose ones.
Gotcha. I mean, I would assume you would want to split it up at right then and there.
Right. Yeah.
I apologize, but somebody else will have to do the math for dividing that evenly.
It's not too bad.
So how much do we get now separately? So everyone, I mean, each of us.
That's 8 gold.
Okay.
And give me just a second. And 6 silver apiece.
Okay.
And that's just out of the loose stuff.
Perfect.
Karina, like after you guys get done looting the bodies, she says, "Well, thanks. At least I don't need to worry about them.
Yep,
I already-
Deal's the deal.
I already gave you the gold, but here's the information. For these, several
lead the way,
blocks.
little lady.
Hmm?
Sorry, Nix would say lead the way, little lady, but I thought she was going to lead us, not just point us in the direction. My bad.
Several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse, the walled garden, crawl discarded, carved the front gates. Followers of the dead have been coming and going from that bathhouse. I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding. On that note, I'm gonna take the next boat out of here.
You sure you don't wanna come kill some cultists? It's
No.
fun.
No, I would rather. She
Okay.
takes the
I
captain's hat,
protect-
puts it on her head, and heads up.
Safe travels.
Does
Yeah,
the,
leave
like
the
the,
defense of the city to the people who doesn't care about the surface.
Weiter sehen, Fräulein.
I'm sorry.
Who was that to, Scotty?
No, I mean Mav said something. I'm sorry.
I said, Weiter sehen, Fräulein.
Ah, she tilts the, she just like tips the hat goodbye and out.
So,
To the bathhouse.
To the frolicking fat house.
So Nick spikes up his mohawks, pops back onto Brock's shoulder, and points the way to the bathhouse.
hear the groaning. You hear the groaning of metal as the animated armor takes like a dead body on each shoulder plate, takes them out into the street. Is the dead body.
As we're walking past, Nyx will swing around and be hanging off the side of Brakka's armor again and just wave at the suit of armor as we walk away.
It tilts its head, its visor towards you to acknowledge. Besides that, it doesn't really.
When we're heading out, I'll turn to the half ogre and just say, apologies for the mess.
It happens all the time, Toots.
You still need to get some oil for that thing.
I will talk to the half ogre, like, and what's supposed to happen for you two to do something?
We're here to protect the employees.
Oh, that's fair. Have a nice day.
You too, Fish.
So
So
are
that we're heading
we?
out.
We'll
Actually-
say, for the sake of just the mechanics making sense, you guys this would be like the next morning or something. You guys took a long rest. That's when you got your level 2 and you got all your stuff set.
Okay.
And you guys head
During
out.
that. Oop, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, during that time frame, can I see what I could do about increasing the gold from our little adventure at the market? Possibly trying to use my charisma stat.
Yeah, try persuasion.
Persuasion. Ooh. 21.
All right, you're able to get another extra 20 gold on top of that. So it'd be 145 gold.
For the ring?
Yeah, that's what you're trying to sell.
Nice. I was trying to sell everything.
Oh, okay. Then that extra 20 gold is total on top of all that.
Okay. So, if that's the case, in the morning, I would give you guys. Give me 1 second.
So your haul would have been 195 gold necklaces.
Yep. Divided evenly between all of us is pocketed 48 gold and, if I'm reading this correctly, 7 silver? 7.5 silver?
How much?
195 gold, split equally among us 4. It's 48.75.
So 48 gold, 7 silver, 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass. Yes, that.
It's sweet. That's why I'm letting you guys do the math.
Not including the 20 that we got from the coin purse she tossed at us that we split up.
Yeah.
Correct. That was, I think we divvied that the second we got it.
That was a lot easier math. That's 5 gold. While you were out selling the stuff, you noticed that on your way there, the watch was called. They're like the hoity-toity. They're the actual city guards that aren't the Flaming Fist, and they were called in for somebody was getting shanked in the street. And it showed up, and when they showed up, they looked like they just despised the look of everybody. Like everybody smelled bad. They were better than peasants kind of. And
Rude.
they bludgeoned anyone that was not wearing jewelry. They made no arrests. They pulled there, and including the guy that got shanked, and the guys that were doing the shanking, all of them were getting bludgeoned by the watch. They see you carrying around a bunch of jewelry. You're like, sorry to get them in your way. Have a good day.
You and is going to scurry along.
You're pretty sure they let you go because they think you're rich. Probably helping pay them.
Not going to dissuade them of that idea.
Oh yeah, that's just a little side thing. And you get back to the tavern. Everybody gets their money. And you guys were gonna head to the spa, the bathhouse. Sorry.
Mav?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we're heading to the bathhouse.
Yay. Water.
The bathhouse is a one-story code. The one-story building with stained glass windows and display roof tiles. 10-foot-tall walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeast of this building. Closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolic. And for those of you that don't know what nymphs are, they're really sexy-looking fae ladies. They like to be very naked and sit in ponds, lure people into them. Some of them are nice, some of them try to drown you. Damn. So that's what's depicted on the bathhouse. So as you enter the bathhouse, you're immediately into the courtyard. This L-shaped courtyard features a trimmed lawn and nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of a smiling nymph dipping a jug that spills water into the stone. So
All right.
get a nice little courtyard. When you head in the actual building, you see that there are 3 humans here. They're bathing in a bath.
Good morning.
The walls of this 20-foot-high pillared chamber are adorned with frescoes of bathing royalty. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating colorful patterns in tiles and polished marble that cover the floor. These shallow, sunken pools contain silhouetting perfumes scented white marble benches bearing stacks of dry towels situated in the pool, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass. This place is pretty nice. For lower.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, wait. Oh, this is in the upper city. Yeah, you guys
So
had to
we
show
used
your
our badges to
badges.
get in here. Yeah. I will say, while we were walking in, Brakka was going to be ritual casting detect magic, so that it'd finish right as we got in.
Okay. I'm now scanning for magic that you detect. You detect transportation ever so faintly before you're
Oh.
near the fountain as you focus in.
Interesting.
As you focus in on it and start moving towards the fountain, feel the magic aura off the fountain go as you hear the flapping of
That's interesting.
Perception?
Yeah, can I roll that?
Yeah, roll perception.
Both of us or just her?
Just her, because she was detecting.
Okay.
Nat 1, so that's 5.
You barely even notice the flapping of it might have been from a bird.
It may have been from Nyx, and it wasn't wings. Sorry, I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
As you head inside, had a spot. A human lady walks up and says, "Hi, welcome to the Nymph Sanctuary. You did that?"
Sadly not.
Actually, we were just curious. What do you have here? What do you offer? What sort of services do you offer here besides the baths?
Besides the bath?
Besides the baths, was there like a massage place or nails or whatever? She's really just trying to distract her while everybody looks around.
Yes, actually, we do have 2 rooms. He points to 2 separate rooms. This building. If you're interested in a
very
massage,
nice.
it will a donation of silver. Very
So, okay. out of character, does she mean the donation to the bathhouse or to the masseurs?
To the bathhouse.
Okay,
Medieval
in that-
bathhouses were more, they were a lot more public, as in anyone could go there and use it.
Okay. In that case, Nyx is going to offer 3 silver pieces and hop down off of Brakka's shoulders and move towards the masseurs. But I actually want to run around. Well, not run around, but discreetly start checking for hidden doors, anything out of the ordinary, secret levers that might be pulled, Sherlocking it up.
Okay, so you want a massage then? Yeah.
Oh, I guess before they move away, I'd like to explore. Might end up in the masseurs.
Okay, well, both massage the same. She points to the door in the north and the door in the south. And there's the 3 baths here.
I'm free to go.
How much would it be for a bath and a massage?
It'd be your time, but we would greatly
Right.
appreciate if you gave us that information. Keep the
All right.
bathhouse.
Right. She'll give her 2 gold.
Oh, thank you. And she
Thanks,
leads you to
Nyx.
the northern room.
Okay.
Follows and keeps my magic sensing eyes out and perception out for things.
And since she's distracted, Nyx is going to be, doing what I said before.
Roll me another perception check going to that room. Since Nix is around, you also get perception.
Me or Brock?
Nick. Both of you, actually.
Okay.
16.
Brakka's in that north room, and you're in.
Gotcha. So you said perception?
Yes.
23.
16.
Very, very observant visual. Brakka, you notice that the back wall is secret.
Oh.
You can just make out the faint outlines of the brick. As the masseuse, as you unclothe, it's like the nice perfume starts
Right.
working out those tense muscles.
Is this a male or female masseuse?
Well, I'll roll random.
Right.
It is male.
Well, he'll notice as she disrobes, she's got some scarring on her back from, looks like a blade or a few things like that.
He doesn't seem to be shocked or worried about it, and he's being very.
Right.
That's his
course.
job.
She'll lie down. Just,
Boy, you notice that there is a Triton, but they have the more the Volos looking Triton, where they got like the blue skin,
Yeah.
the tealish hair, and
Oh.
they're just see you, and they're sitting in the bath.
Hey. I will approach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I should mention it because it is a bathhouse. Pretty much naked,
Yeah.
speedo equivalent. Either or doesn't. You're pretty sure this guy's.
Koi is totally naked.
The water's nice, actually. It reminds you of some of the nice heat vents back.
What brings a Triton to the city?
I just wanted to see, probably the same as you, right? Just want to see what all these surface people are all about.
Yeah, it wasn't that curious. A series of unfortunate events, but yeah, I guess
Oh, that's a shame.
it's.
So, fight any Sahugan?
Oh. Yeah, actually, quite a few. They
Then-
are annoying.
Yeah, and and then they just to have a conversation for a while.
Yeah.
Richtofen, do you do anything about it? It is very steamy. It's early in the morning, so it's not too yet. Actually, you wouldn't mind. You're a black dragon. They're used to very.
Yes, I'm just enjoying the warmth of the water, all natural.
So you take you go in one of the 3 baths.
Yes, why
Okay.
wouldn't I?
So you guys are doing all that, and Nix, you noticed that in the main room, you got 20 plus perception check.
Mm-hmm.
That this lady that you're talking to seems quite nervous, at you specifically, but she's trying to hide it. That you are looking around.
Okay. Try to
Like she's got a dagger to her back, kind of.
Oh dear.
Yes, boy.
I mean, when it's my turn to do stuff, I will like to look for stuff and in the pools, like in the water.
Okay,
On
go
the
down
bottom
there.
of the
Go
of
down
every
there.
pool.
You see very tiny snake, and you realize it's not a snake. And then you check the rest of the bath, and you don't really see anything. They actually keep it quite clean.
So Nix is gonna try to.
Yes, I went there. Anyway, I rolled. Okay, so I have to explain now. If that ever comes up, I always got to be like, oh, I'm gonna have a dick measure. So I just use a D10, and I rolled a 1.
It
So
has
yeah,
been 0 days.
yeah, mature content, So, besides that, you don't really. They definitely keep like the algae and stuff here, because being in warm water and stuff, you'd expect it. It really.
I will gasp underwater.
So Nix is going to try to assuage the lady and try and. I have no idea what I could say to possibly do that, but I'd like to try to charm her to either basically not to stab me.
Okay, roll me an insight.
Insight. Oh, good. I have. Damn, 24.
Okay, you're pretty sure that she's the victim. She doesn't want to stab you. It's more of she's probably worried. You know that they're hiding something, but she seems more worried about like if that hidden thing gets found out, she will probably be. She didn't hide.
Okay.
She's an innocent bystander. Is what I'm saying. But
Okay.
your masseuse in the other room. Oh man, I rolled a masseuse check. He's just, maybe just too many knots back today. Besides that, nothing really happens at the path.
Okay, so is she eyeing any specific direction that would lead me towards?
With that high of insight, it was definitely the northern.
The one Brakka's in.
Yeah.
Brakka. Okay, so nonchalantly, Nix is going to go around and try to find Richtofen, as well as Koi, and kind of subtly get their attention to come towards this direction and head towards the northern masseuse area. After getting their attention, I'm sorry?
No, sorry.
Okay. After getting their attention, hopefully they're following me at this point. I would like to have Nix walk in and try to coerce the masseuse to let him take over. Sort of like flirting with Barack to try and get the masseuse to leave. Deception.
Because you're trying to pull a feint.
Indeed. Get out so we can have the room. 19 total.
Okay. says,
Thank you.
he looks very like he was heavily debating on like, should I allow two complete strangers to do that kind of stuff here? It might ruin the reputation of this place. But whatever.
I more thought of it as he was doing mental gymnastics about how that would work out.
That probably that too. You know, it's a lot of things going on.
The 3-foot kobold and the 6'5" half-orc lady.
Stranger things have been done. Just ask the bards.
This is D&D.
Exactly. So with him leaving, going to crack the door open to try and get Koi and Richtofen into the same room and point out the hidden door.
Yeah, at this point, Brakka's putting her armor back on and everything.
You open the door, the Triton that's sitting next to Koi is like, yeah, so, you know, the cult of the crashing wave, you know, those guys that worship all Hydra, they're pretty silly. And then that's when Koi notices.
I will go there, like, stealthy. I mean, that it's not super obvious that we are all getting in the same room.
Oh, it's that kind of bathhouse. Well, I'll just come on over then.
I was waiting for it, and there it is.
Yep, I should have known it would have been a map.
Oh, there.
And I will point, like, at, I mean, my nakedness, like,
When in Rome, burn it down.
Not yet. We haven't found the fireplace. So I would like to try and, with them all in the room, I'd like to try and crack open the door.
Okay, Brakka would show you where the
Mhm.
door.
My bad.
By now, it's been 10 minutes, so my detect magic is probably gone. I'm assuming.
As we'll say, Richtofen was last to go in. You notice that the masseuse was talking with the lady, like pointing at the door, and seemed pretty nervous. You're thinking,
oh,
maybe whatever they think is going on there. You're gonna have a very limited amount of time to try to like knock or have you guys.
so
Right.
some of us should, like, go to the employees and do, like, a hail ball or something like that, so they think we are cultists.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can we get some more body oil?
God.
Damn.
That's the opposite.
Opposite of what's going to be good for this.
Do they come in gallon jugs?
Okay, so all your
Trying
clothes,
to.
you
trying to
guys
pry.
get to the secret door, and you obviously know the secret door is there. When you all free, when you realize all of our stuff's out, except for Brock.
I put my stuff on, yeah.
Nick's never disrobed. He just started wandering.
Oh, and okay, well, Boy and Richtofen, they got naked. And stuff's still out there.
I'm fine.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You have to have your arcane focus, Rick.
Yeah, you need a staff or wand.
Dagger.
Don't make that pun. I already thought of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll-
no. You do the door. You take care of the door. I would like to do a stealth and speed check to have Nyx dash out, be as unnoticed as possible, considering he's 3 feet, and grab the stuff and make it back to the room.
For the sake of convenience, we'll say that all your stuff was like put in the baskets. They're coincidentally right next to the door, so you could grab them quick. So we'll need
Reach out and yoink.
a reach around and a yoink. So I need a stealth check. Need a sleight of hand.
Stealth first. Where's my stealth? There's my stealth.
Stealth is opening the door quietly and nobody noticed. Sleight of hand is
Okay, so-
quickly grabbing them.
Okay, so luckily that is 17 on the die, so 19 for the stealth.
Okay. Not
Can
a
I aid him?
Oh,
Like, can I
shit.
aid them?
Oh yeah, sure.
Or it's okay.
I've
Sorry,
already passed on the stealth, but you can assist with sleight of hand.
So 21 on the sleight of hand, and that's without the help.
Okay, yeah, you get everybody's
Nice.
stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
So you guys get all your stuff. You don all your armor and everything. And You guys go to open up the secret. I should say the not so. And it's one of those like Scooby-Doo ones where there's like a middle axis.
Mhm.
That's the thing I always wonder. Adventure. They always say this is a secret door, but they don't say how it's.
Right. When you mentioned it turned on an axis, I just immediately thought it went to Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I was thinking like the original Scooby-Doo intro where like Freddy gets
Oh,
yeah,
like in
yeah.
the chair and he falls back. Like,
Oh,
Unfortunately, my brain defaulted to Age of Ultron's Iron Man. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Yay! And it just slides in.
I just played so much Dark Souls lately. I was just imagining us rolling through the wall.
ooh, you know what they should have more. I'll only say this Steam for. They should have more secret doors be like Dark Souls, where it's just them casting
Yeah.
illusion on a wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And they
so
only
you guys open up the door. Map, why you not click you? For those on the stream, they can see this is the bathhouse map I have up. But when they open up the secret door, which is obviously in the top left because you can see stairs going down on the map, it opens up to here. As you see that there is stairs that go to the un.
Nix would like to step up first.
I'll be behind Nix then.
I'll load my crossbow. And well, behind.
And you notice that Brakka is just glowing. The oils are doing a lot for the. You all smell really nice too now. Anyway, so
Shit, I paid good money for this.
It smells like lavender.
I think that's her.
Hmm.
Shiny.
Okay, now it got weird.
you head down
Yeah,
the
just a bit.
stairs, and it's like stone stairway, and they're narrow. And standard stuff for the dungeon. 8-foot high ceiling. Don't know how tall you are. Give a reference to how high the ceiling.
I could rest on Brock's shoulders and still have headroom.
That's what it's like in these stairs. But as you get down to the bottom of the stairs and to the first room, it's about a foot taller than the room itself. You notice that the room is braced with wooden beams, and unless I say otherwise, you're gonna have a bunch of support beams holding it up that are made of wood. Notice room thing sitting water underground. That's it. I want to know the lighting situation. Oh yeah, there is no lighting down here. All you have for you have dark.
I have dark vision.
Everybody have dark vision except for the dragon.
I don't, for some reason.
It's so weird that Tritons don't get dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, the
it's super weird.
kobold and the half-orc have dark, but the other two, you're heading into a basement.
Okay, so
You guys have torches.
I have a better idea.
Oh,
Sorry. Is there a small fixture on the crossbow, sort of almost like a, I don't want to call it a bayonet, but something that protrudes out a little further, other than the arrow?
There
It's-
is, but that's more of like the guard to hold the crossbow.
yeah, to reload, usually.
How do I do this then? Richtofen, your staff, what adorns it?
I have a dagger, not a staff.
And I said that myself not 20 minutes ago. I'm a dumbass.
Brakka
Oh.
will like tip her spear back to the spearhead. Is like for Nix to do whatever he's gonna do with it. They're gonna do with it. Yeah.
Touch it and cast light.
Just the
There we
tip?
go. Just the tip.
Okay. The Baraka's spear is like Gandalf's staff. They were in the cave. Bit of light. And you can clearly see that there is sitting water, maybe an inch or two, on the floor here. and that there
Oh.
are two ways you can go from here. You can either keep going straight through this room, or you can there's be another way just around the opposite wall.
Are there like any extinguished torches on the walls or anything?
There are not. There's no sconces on the wall to put.
We
Could it
cannot
be-
hear. Sorry.
I
Not
was
even
gonna
with
say,
skunks?
could we do a perception check to see if we can hear anything? Like in these caverns, like if it's echoing or anything like that from one of those areas or another?
Some cultist chanting or something.
Yeah, yeah. Fathagan kind of thing.
Perception.
All right.
For all of
Listen
us. All of us.
9.
Any of you that want to listen?
Whew. 18.
One else?
17.
19.
All right. Who'd pass as a group check? Who don't really hear anything right away, but as you focus in on it, you guys can hear. We'll say there's door number 1 is on the left, door number 2 is on the. I have the map up on Twitch. Fortunately, I didn't get to send you guys this map. It's a lot bigger than Avernus.
Sorry.
Oh,
But you can very, very faintly hear noises coming through the left. One straight ahead.
Left it is then, I guess.
Quietly, Nick's going to ask all for the left.
Oh
Left it
yeah.
is then.
So you guys are stealthy.
yeah.
We're gonna need
we
a
will try.
group stealth check, and a group stealth check is everybody rolls stealth and see how well that does.
Mav,
I'm
don't
good at
focus
that.
on us.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh,
good at that. Oh no.
No, it's actually an 8
14.
total. 8.
That's 10 total for me.
Okay.
18 for Nick's.
Okay.
And I think, Mav, you said 14?
Mav, what'd you get?
Muted.
14.
Okay. Alright. Guys,
Shh.
Okay, see that map now.
up a long and narrow, winding hallway that eventually leads to a door. Seems to be made of some old rotting. No lock on it.
So can we push it stealthily?
Check it for traps first.
This stealth,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, is like it's just going on in the background.
Okay.
Unless you guys do something obviously not stealthy. Stick with
Like Mav kicking open a door.
or farting really loud.
Mhm.
Nick's, we only did it that once.
So you creak the door open. Inside, see it's an empty chamber. No decor, and on it carved into each of there, but there are a whole bunch of doors. Seem to be of the different cardinals. Like you guys just came in through the north, and
Mhm.
each of these doors has a depiction of one of the dead. The one has Markul, one has Bane. Oh, okay. So east door. I should have kept reading. There's the carving of Bane, the lawful god of Tea, who's depicted as a tall armored man wearing a bucket helmet, bright gauntlet painted black, flushes instead of shackles. On the door opposite of you is the carving of Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He's depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with a long, curved blade. And then on the last door, see a carving of Markul, the neutral evil lord of bone. He's portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and in his skeleton he clutches a screw.
Oh, nice. So here are the 3 arms we came for.
Can we
Who do you
tell?
want to kill first?
Can we tell where the noise is coming from these doors?
It's still indiscernible.
Any chance of a perception check to double check the doors for wear and usage?
You don't need it. They look really old and very well.
Damn.
Oh, actually, I'm reading further ahead because you keep asking about if you can hear anything further. In the south door, the one that has Markul, the skeleton guy, you hear just very faint.
Okay.
That
Very
would be the first one.
So probably Markul then.
I say we approach cautiously.
All right, let's
Agreed.
open the door carefully.
Okay.
Check it for traps first.
But straps.
You check, no traps.
Okay.
So it doesn't actually do this. I just like the sound. You open up the door. Laying on
There's
the
still
floor-
water?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's sitting water all everywhere.
Okay.
But it's maybe an inch
Yeah.
or centimeter of water. Lying on the floor, this otherwise empty room, are pale bodies of filthy black, arranged in triangular. A lit torch lies behind her between a rough-hewn staircase to the left down to another.
It's not ominous at all.
It's completely empty, right? It's no carvings, nothing.
I see 3 bodies laying on the ground.
Rick.
And the stairs.
And
Do we-
stairs.
Want to check
Yep.
the bodies?
Before we do that, they look dead, right?
Yep, they look dead.
And Markul is the god of what again?
The Lord of Bones. He's the
Chaotic evil?
Right. Brakka's going to make sure that these things are for real dead and just jam her spear into each of their skulls.
okay. Roll to hit
Make sure.
at advantage.
Roll the
Ron.
hit. At advantage, right?
Actually, they're dead, but
That's 23.
23. Well, psych,
Yep.
they're not actually dead. You stab one and they all get up as we roll.
All right. Thought so.
Tell me the damage you got.
So 23, so it's
Very patient.
D6 plus 2. It's 5 damage.
Ooh, okay. All right, so back
5
to it.
piercing. Right. Should
Give them a good stabbing. As they get up, you notice that one of them has these nasty-looking claw gauntlets. I say nasty, I mean they look pretty. And the other 2 have skull.
Oh.
Them. They got the exact same initiative as the pirates, really. So
Or Mav.
What did we have for roll? I'm sorry.
initiative
Initiative.
is just your dex modifier. Brakka got 5.
Did
Well,
not
you
do
don't
good.
exactly, don't expect something that you stab in the head to get up.
Yeah.
That's true.
That jump scare.
I was kind of expecting it. That's why I did the stab in the first place. But
Yeah. You can, I mean, it's like the
It's so
third time you
surprising.
see a horror movie, that's it. The jump scare's gonna go, the jump, and you still get it.
And got. Okay, so up first is Nix. As they all get up.
Oh God. Give me 1 second. I need to check on one thing.
They're all just like boogity boogity boo. Because they can't do it.
So,
I have 2 spell points as a sorcerer at level 2, correct?
Yep.
And I can use one of those to mold the spell around an ally.
Not yet.
Bullshit.
Metamagic's 3rd level.
yeah, my magic's 3rd level.
Right now, all you can use them for is gaining a spell slot back.
I thought it said in level 2. Oh well, I'll trust your opinion on this one.
At second level, like all you can do. But after that, that's when you unlock the really.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing you'll notice is that as the combat starts, Nyx's eyes glow more intensely than usual. What you said they were arranged in a triangle, correct?
Yep, they all got up.
Okay. So not including the one that was just stabbed by Brakka, is the third one further back than the other two?
I would say they're all within 5 feet.
Okay. In a triangle or in a line?
As a triangle.
Cool.
If you did a line, it would be impossible to hit all.
Okay, but if I aim at the middle one and throw an ice knife.
God damn it. Wrong campaign, man. Okay, so ice knife, does that specify target or creature?
It says, that's not the right one. Give me 1 second. Ice knife. Fling it at one creature within range.
Oh, darn. I was going to say you could hit the torch that's right in the middle, and then it explodes. But the torch is a target.
Right.
But
So-
yeah, actually, since they're within 5 feet of each other, yeah, you could hit one with the knife, and the other two would
And
still
then
be in range of the explosion.
Okay.
As Nyx
So
just turns into a Sahugan for just a moment.
The eyes flash in the shape of a well-known Sahugan.
Nyx just hulks out, but just turns into his bed.
So that is a attack roll.
Hmm.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh God.
What they look like. Guy right here. Edgelord guy right there.
Oh,
Lovely.
they're super cool.
I mean, they worship gods of death.
Yeah.
So,
What'd you get for the ice knife?
I'll give you one guess.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Nice.
All right, so I know he's dead off the bat, but roll me the D100 just to see what happened.
So what happened the first time I cast Ice Knife with Sakald
You crit?
and killed half the party?
Yeah, because, you know, it's not like you just 4d6 cold damage from the explosion. Or anything. But all right, roll me D100 for your crit. We'll see how much of a crit this is. Because you might triple that. You might be doing 66 cold.
I seriously doubt that. 64.
Hey, guess what? Koi, you feel inspired, and you can attack as a reaction.
I will shoot as a reaction.
All right, do you shoot at the one of them that didn't get the ice knife?
Yeah,
Okay.
the ones that are not automatically dead.
All right. Roll me damage for the knife first before we get into the crossbow.
Damage for the knife is 5.
That's 2d10.
Oh shit, that's right, 2d10. Completely forgot. 15.
Okay, so he died outright. He was also the one you stabbed with the spear, so he was really.
Yeah.
Roll dex save for the other two, comedically. One passes, but I don't think it matters. Cold. You're 4d6 cold.
4d6. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't have taken Ice Knife.
Hey, at least this time you were second level, not first. Last
And I'm
time
not
it was
killing
first
half
level.
the party. Killed 2 of our party members.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You're almost dead outright, because your health is so low.
26.
26?
What the hell?
Yeah,
Wait,
okay, so these
10,
guys, their
6
total
no.
health.
I'm sorry. 20.
Okay.
10, a 6, and a 4.
Okay, the one that didn't pass just died. He actually dies. He lays down and is dead this time. The other one looks like he's about to do this.
All right.
And then we'll say Koi is shooting the last one that's standing.
Yeah.
As a reaction.
That's 15.
Yep, that hits. They're just wearing Your angst rogue.
12 damage. That's max damage.
And dead. There you go.
Can I get my bolt back? I'm gonna ask every time.
Yes.
Ooh. That's my lucky bolt.
So now you have 3 actually dead guys in this room. The torch is just still... No, the torch is out. That cold damage definitely put it out. Just a frozen torch standing.
So that just happened.
Right. Thought as much. Bone of bones, bunch of zombies.
You go to check the bodies.
Mhm.
Right? They're
Want
human.
to poke him again?
They're human and they were alive.
Oh,
Oh, they were alive.
They were just very patient.
You know that Marcool's obsessed with things being dead. So they were probably being like ultimate fanboys. They're like, just pretend we're dead. That's what we do because we're so
ritualistically acting like they're dead.
Well, now they're really good at it.
yeah.
Mhm.
You did
Now
him
he
a
probably
favor.
likes them a whole lot. Yeah. He's probably their biggest fan.
My celestial warlock tiefling in another game went to the equivalent of Walmart. He got himself a non-magical dagger that was Marcool themed, like super empty, and like plastic skull. But
Nice.
anyway, so that's all you find in this room besides skull flails and like Freddy claw gauntlets. These
Lovely.
guys and they're really cool Grim Reaper like robes. They don't really have anything else on.
Should we pinch those ropes?
I mean, I'm not gonna wear them. Rick?
I mean, 3
I'm
of us
already
could.
wearing a robe.
Yeah,
Oh,
they actually look
this
a
is-
lot like Rick.
Alright. Well, we can grab 2 of them. And if we need to, we can sort of disguise our way in.
It
If there
should
are more
be-
people down here.
Yeah, it should make things easier.
Yeah.
Can I pry the corpse off that Freddy Krueger thing and take it?
Yeah.
The corpse or the gauntlet?
Yes.
You notice, it's a black glove, and it's like that ultra black, where it just looks like a silhouette, no matter what light you have on it.
Oh, it's void black.
Yeah, and
Nice.
there's a pair of gloves. Put them on, and they do 2d6 plus your dexterity in necrotic damage. It's pure necrotic.
Fucking Christ!
That's badass.
Score for Mav.
Nice.
However,
Just
it does rely on dex.
I just have to be careful when I scratch my nose.
Right.
Or your
But it's
ass.
perfect. It's perfect
Actually-
for you as a necromancer.
Actually, they're intelligence based.
Oh, shh.
Yeah, they are perfect. For
Those are
Mav.
perfect for you.
And they have a range of 90 feet.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this is like the tiniest stat block ever, and I'm realizing this is you guys are. So I assume the glove is casting like a cantrip equivalent, where like the glove moves and like a shadowy hand claw strike.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's the worst high five ever.
Or the best, depending on who.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if
High
you're Barkley,
five
it's
someone-
the best.
High
High
five!
five. You just high five someone from across the room with death energy. That's awesome.
And
That's
that is
five.
Mav's character.
Yes.
Got your soul.
The Gucci you. Anyway, so
All right.
that's
So,
besides
yeah, well,
besides that, really the flails. They look really cool, but they're just standard pH.
So you said they're 2d6?
2d4
Oh, 2d4?
plus your intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the. I mean, you got a cool auto attack now.
mhm. And some that doesn't burn spell slots.
Exactly. I mean, I think it's probably better than most cantrips right now.
Right now it is.
At second
now.
level, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And you know what? Since you said you don't have a staff, you just have the dagger. And wizards kind of need like a focus of some kind. We'll say you focus through your casting spell.
Oh,
Yes.
so badass.
There's a reason why they put cool in Marcool,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's not spelled the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah. But yeah, we're
That's
pinching,
that
the,
room.
we're pinching the robes and the gloves.
and you notice that
Yeah, I
there's
will put on.
okay. They look shadowy and misty, and
Yeah, these will
you
work.
notice there is a small flight, not even a flight, like a few steps that lead into another room.
So checking the doors and for bodies.
Yeah.
Still trying to stealth, or did we make enough noise to not care?
I'm just gonna treat that stealth roll you had initially as like your passive stealth when you guys do the Skyrim crouch.
Right.
But that should be a dance move in Skyrim. Anyway, so you go into
That
the
the
next
Dark Souls roll.
the Dark Souls roll. Yeah. Go into the next room. Notice that a small chamber is partially collapsed around a stone sarcophagus that was opened and looted a long time ago. But there is, yeah, there. See,
Okay. Nix is going to step into the room and start eyeing for any tracks, any new tracks.
okay. No traps. You guys have high enough passive perception, but I'll say notice inside the sarcophagus there's a bunch of humanoid bones and dust, and you just see just barely poking through the dust is like a corner of a binding of a book. And as you go in to reach for it, you find not one, not two, but spell books. They're all Marcool.
Cool.
Ooh, neat.
Jesus Christ! I think we just found Mav a library.
I'm going to
Yeah.
send to Discord the spells that are in them. They're all spell books.
Nice.
Yeah, they're all first editions.
There you go.
So
You can check them
I
out
know
later.
I was about to say this is going to be a really stupid question, but wizards are the only ones that can copy that, right?
Yeah.
So
That's what I thought. Damn it! I
Sorry.
should have been a fucking wizard.
that's one of the main benefits of being a
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Mav, keep those in mind.
Yeah, definitely keep those.
Strongly suggest you grab a couple of bones and throw them in your bag too, because you're going to need them later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll grab the books, some femurs.
They're in
Are
pretty
there
bony-
are there any like old clothes on these things?
Nah, they look like they're in pretty bony condition. Besides that,
No, like old tattered rags of clothing that they had on.
I'm gonna pull a Call of Cthulhu thing. I'm gonna roll a luck roll. Hey, there is.
I'm gonna wrap some cloth around one of the femurs and use it as a torch.
Okay.
You may
I'll,
want to keep.
I've had torches,
And
like
I-
regular ones.
I still have Nyx's light on my spear.
But it's
But-
femur.
You look absolutely awesome. Also, I kind of disapprove, but still awesome.
The cloth may be worth something and or useful.
Yeah.
That's also true.
All right, I'll
The
just
cloth-
pocket the cloth then.
the cloth looks worth it. Probably
Oh.
you're probably making more use out of it as a torch.
And it's back to a torch.
Any extra light's not that bad.
Besides that, this is a dead end room. There's nothing else in here.
Is it because everyone's dead?
Haha. Inspiration point.
There,
As Kevin
Is-
knows, who I think is the one in Twitch chat right now, I reward fun.
Looks like. Oh,
Yeah, Mav, write that down. Literally, write it down. One inspiration point.
Now, inspiration point in 5th edition mechanics is usually I give you advantage on a d20 roll, your choice, but you only have one inspiration. But I like to do it
Also-
as you can use the inspiration point if you want to try to get out of a clutch situation or make something.
So it's just something I pocket for right now.
Yeah, there should be.
they do.
But
Do they I mean, do you make it expire after the session is over, or? Okay, that's awesome.
I would make them expire. That would make sense because then it would make people actually use them.
Yeah.
So
No, but I mean that's cooler.
like for example, the that getting materials to make a torch like that, which is an inspiration point, and be like, oh yeah, find a bunch of bone torches, or little things like that. So do you guys head back to that main room?
There's
Head
no
to the
other like doors or anything.
No secret doors.
Okay, so fanboys are dead. Let's try one of the other ones, I guess.
All right.
Can't
So
disagree, but I would like to say that Nix takes the lead.
oh, I misread something. All right. So the north door is the one you came in from, right?
Yeah.
That was the one that had Baal, chaotic god of murder, the one with the sword hand. So you already came through there. To
Oh,
the west, it's completely open. There's no door.
Oh. So that's probably where we should go, maybe?
So the two
Yeah.
options you haven't gone yet is east and west. The west is completely open, and east is the one that's Bane, the evil god of tyranny, that has like a bucket helmet. Darth Vader.
so the fanboys of that guy will be awesome.
Yeah.
So probably the other door first.
There's no
Right.
door on the other side.
Well,
To the
doorway.
west?
Yeah.
The
Main
hall.
door? We doing the Bane door?
No, the no door.
Hodor?
You're going to Mordor. All right, so you go to Mordor,
I am just walking in.
I'm going
Everyone-
inside.
and everyone's flabbergasted because you just simply walked there, and they just can't fathom it.
Tiny little blue kobold walking straight into Mordor.
Should have just
But
used
one-
the eagle.
But when does that simply? Okay, so you guys move the west. That brings. Here we go. 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with trail. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a tall steel mask cast in the form of a frowning human skull. Very clearly a visage of Baal.
It's like your interior decorator has been here, Rick.
It doesn't work this far out.
And you notice it leads further in to another room.
Does we hear any more like sounds? Like the ones we heard earlier?
It's quieter.
So this is not the way to go.
Want to explore, possibly find some other useful stuff, or do we want to get the job done in GTFO?
Oh, and there's moldy tapestry here as well.
Tapestry sometimes means good things.
Does it look like there's anything on it?
Do you investigate?
Yes.
Sure, yes.
And I'll help
Investigation check?
with advantage because I'm helping, right?
I'll help as well.
Okay.
I'll miss the cake.
That is 13.
25.
Oh, we have to roll. I thought it was just a.
No, you don't. If you 8, you don't have to roll. Brakka rolls with advantage.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Sorry. Mav, you confused me.
You move the tapestry and you go to move it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pull out another book.
There we go. And you notice on the underside of the tapestry a bunch of yellow mold that explodes.
Son of a.
Damn it!
It was a trap.
Is
Is
Nix related to Sakald in any way?
Do I
And
Right.
everybody is in here, so everybody is in range of it. For sure.
Oh,
It's
wonderful.
a huge range, like
Yeah.
10-foot radius.
Oh, lovely.
It's so ironic that the trap is in the one that has no door.
Yeah, it is.
Now the trap is in the tapestry.
Yeah.
Get out.
Inspiration point.
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody needs to make a Constitution saving.
yeah.
Right. Natural 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's 24 total.
You definitely.
22 as Nix dives behind Brakka,
All right.
or rather backflips behind Brakka.
19.
Okay.
So I have +5, and I got a 16.
You all pass as the
Oof.
yellow mold explodes. You all somehow dodge out of the way. And nothing happens.
Oh, thank
Oof, that yellow mold will kill you.
God. Can I make a nature check to see what the hell that was?
Yeah.
It's a 12.
You've heard of this lethal yellow mold. It burns away instantly.
Huh.
Or you
That's
just
interesting.
use fire on it. Super vulnerable fire.
Right.
Or we could just, leave the room of the deadly mold.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're good. Oh wait,
Yeah.
was there anything behind the tapestry?
Besides the mold? Oh.
Okay, then yeah, we should leave.
There's no other way, right? Than backwards?
There was a little bit further ahead.
Can I cast firebolt on the tapestry and burn the mold away?
Yeah, you
Don't you have a
passed it.
torch?
Passed it. I'm not even going to have you roll for it. Tapestry just immediately burns up. Just goes gone. You think the yellow mold actually made it burn ridiculously.
Well,
Normally, a moldy
Do I-
tapestry does not light on fire. That was just like a dried leaf level of burning.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about that on our next way through.
You say that.
So you
I'll-
go further in that room with the altar. There was like another room. You back.
I want to peek with stealth.
As you go over and you peek your head around, you see floating face down in the middle of this flooded room a bloated corpse of a shirtless male human. Bunch of knife wounds.
Guys, floating people, it's like weird. You do magic things. Can you check it out?
No
Yeah.
medicine check, religion check needed. This guy is very dead. This isn't a guy
Okay.
pretending to be dead. This is a very dead.
Okay,
Don't
Death,
poke him, he might
okay.
explode.
Death Dragon, you should check this out.
Hey Rick,
Bloated. That's a bloated body. If I touch it, it's going to explode everywhere. I'm going to get my pokey stick.
Give me a medicine check, Rick. Rich. We'll go with Rich. I'm just gonna call you Rich.
I keep meaning to say Rick Toffen, but it just keeps coming out as Rick.
I see.
Polymorph.
I think Baron Richtofen from the Red Baron.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 22.
Okay. That very well passes the DC 10 medicine. As you see that man has been dead for 2 days. Died of cause of death, multiple stab wounds.
So, Rick, why is it floating?
Well, there's still water on the floor, right?
This room's flooded, so like these were
Yeah,
stairs
oh.
leading down into a flooded room.
Oh, okay.
Well, you say when a body decomposes, it fills with gases that cause it to, be more
Okay,
buoyant.
let me stop this
Yeah.
before it begins.
Well, yeah, that's why it was floating, so.
Right.
No, I thought it was floating in the air. Okay.
Oh no! It's not a balloon.
So that other room that we peeked in, was that where we found the body, or is there
Yeah, that's
anything else?
that's what Koi sees. He peeked
So
over.
it's like very deep.
Put your foot in the water.
Uh,
It's filled
Okay.
with blood from the dead guy.
I cannot breathe blood, so I will step outside.
Do I have anything for that? Give me a second. Give me a second. I have an idea.
Did it hurt?
Shut up. Prestidigitation. I can create some small lights and kind of send them around the room to give us a little bit of a better idea, right?
Yeah. This. Well, I'll say what you doing prestidigitation for lighting and stuff. So it looks like it's maybe like 3 feet deep water. Mix of water and
Ah.
blood.
How much blood did that guy have now?
I don't think he fell through the ceiling and got stabbed multiple times before he hit the bottom.
How,
Let's
Are
first
we-
off,
are we close to him, or far? Is he far away, floating in the middle of the room?
He's within poking of a stick distance, so I'd say fairly.
I think we're just in the room with the corpse. I think we should just move on.
Pretty sure with that medicine check, when she gets so ridiculously high, he's not. I mean, he's not coming back as a zombie. He kind of didn't explode in a bunch of rot grub worms or anything. Just a dead body.
Can we see the other side of the room?
Yeah, it's just a dead end. It's a small little room.
Nothing on the altar that looks interesting.
Besides the entrails, you're pretty sure they're human.
What about the hat?
That steel mask, it's like a steel mask that looks like a very angry skull. Do you take it?
Yes.
Take it.
I have it.
It's
I would
made
not
of
suggest
steel.
putting.
Yeah, go.
Would not.
You're fine. You can go. So,
So yeah, would not suggest putting that on, Rick.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to put it on. I was going to use Mage Hand and bring it over to me and take a look at it.
get a good look at it. What are you looking for?
I'll do a thorough examination of it.
Investigation check. An Arcana check if you're thinking it's magical.
So do I add that to the investigation?
I'll
Two
just say.
separate rolls.
I'll just say.
Because I got 5 on each.
Yeah, just do 5. 5.
22.
Yeah, this is definitely not a magical mask, but it's fairly well crafted. Above average. It's just a steel mask.
I put it on the little kobold. There you go.
No, I do not allow him to do that. That could literally curse me and fuck me over for the rest of the campaign. Yeah, don't do that without somebody's permission.
But I did an Arcana check. It wasn't cursed.
I don't know that. You didn't tell us shit.
It's good. Here you go.
Yeah, no. Anyways, so are we done here?
Let's move on to the next room.
All right, just toss it in the water. All right, let's go.
It just sinks because it's steel. So you guys head back into the main section way. Then you go to the east door, the Bane door, the one you haven't gone. Correct.
Again, Nick's up front.
Okay.
Brakka behind.
Check for traps or something.
Check traps. Don't find any traps as you check out the Bane door.
All right, Nick's kick the door open like a gentleman.
Not stupid enough to do that. I shall open the door like a gentle kobold.
As a kobold. So you
The
open up
lizard.
the door, and you guys continue to sneak through, and it's like a narrow hallway. There's like stairs every 10 feet or so. It's just slowly going down.
So many stairs. I hate the surface.
So is there like water flowing down this hill?
No. It looks like it like settled in that main chamber. You're just in 3 doors. Here it's actually dry.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
But at the bottom of these stairs, you can see water sitting in. And it veers off to the right. No door, it's just a door. as you guys continue to stealthily move in. As Nix being the first one up, peeks in, the 3 wooden beams that brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered in trails. Wait, I'm reading the wrong room. I'm reading Justin.
Yeah.
Good job.
This is
Deja
a
vu.
repeating motif.
There we go.
Yeah.
The eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with a floor-to-ceiling wood beam. That's rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water, western portion, which is dry and lit by 2 torches, sconces that flank a stone. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth, with a burlap sack on his head. An alcove in the north wall, that's where you guys are, contains a freestanding suit of plate armor, missing a helmet. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures. One powerfully built woman clutching axe, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket hat. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him. Both figures are clad in the chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted. Pretty sure this voice is.
Okay. And it
Um,
doesn't look like there's anybody else in this room, right? Does it?
Besides these 3,
Well,
It-
okay then.
by 3
Is
I
the
mean 2 torturers and a torturee.
is
Yeah.
the headless armor the same as the helmet I looked at earlier?
Yeah, it's definitely Bane kind of helmet.
Okay. So, any chance on retconning and actually having the helmet with us?
That was a mask.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So
So what, that wasn't a steel helmet that I was examining?
No, it was a steel mask that was like a angry skull. Yeah, it's definitely some weird ornate ritual thing.
Okay. So, best manner of approach.
Wait,
how far away from them are we?
Currently, you are about 30 feet away. This is actually the biggest room you guys have seen so far.
Okay. All right, just checking the distance on something.
that's just surprise attack time, right? Kill them.
Yeah, as they would be in range for this. I can go either one of 2 ways, folks. One will be, should we just discuss battle plan now, or are we just gonna go for it, or what?
It's best, considering half of us are squishy, that we agree on some type of battle plan.
All right.
But preferably act before said McStabby over there happens to finish.
Notice us.
We are all
Die, but
So how
we
many
all
more?
have pretty much a lot of range, right? So we should like just go out there and shoot at the same.
You notice
Well,
the
I can get
guy.
up close.
You notice the guy torturing with a spear on his belt has a ring.
Does it look like either of them are magically inclined?
They both look quite.
Oh, okay.
Can I yoink the keys over?
using mage hand.
Yes.
That'll require a sleight of hand. It'll be dexterity.
So let's all ready our
19.
attacks just in case.
Right. Yeah, already in action for something to take care of this.
Yeah, I'm ready. An
Nix
arrow.
takes out both daggers.
Got a 19 on it.
Okay. Very carefully. Ghostly hand goes over. Takes you a while, just to feel just right. Ghost hand just grabs the loop. Does it like ever so subtly to make sure keys don't jingle too much. Pull it around the hook on the belt. Slowly float it back. Now you have a ring.
I'll just
Okay.
pocket these.
Yeah, probably useful for the
An iron
said torturees.
7.
Nice.
7. Okay, so we've got the keys.
While you were doing this, the guy is like has the spear, torturing this guy, right? I won't get far into it. We'll just say it's the popsicle scene.
Punisher.
Yeah, punish. It's like that.
Oh.
Because I don't subject I don't like to go into. So we'll just say it's like a
Right.
No, please stop. Ah.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
probably should go fast, or well, not faster, but probably should go and try and help him.
Right.
Come on, light
So-
my arrow. Someone, magic things.
So I have two options I can use here. One would be for locking them both down, but if we get into it with them in like close quarters, we'll also be in the thick of it, so we could get bogged down too. The other one could give us the advantage.
Actually, I have a third option for you.
Third option.
Fastball special. You ever heard of it?
I have indeed.
So,
Though
so what?
I was gonna say though, part of my plan for either of those is to team with you for a when bears attack scenario.
That's kind of what I thought the first part was going to be. Get me in there, and I do my thing, and have the rest of us, I don't want to say charging in, but moving in to secure, because that
Right.
leaves you for a full attack after your movement.
Right.
Koi doesn't need to move, and then
Okay.
Richtofen doesn't need to move, and we both have a chance of getting in there and knocking them prone.
Now,
Okay.
how many baddies are in there again?
There are
But
two.
knocking
There's
them
a
prone.
dude. There's a dude with a spear, a bucket
Mhm.
helmet. He's torturing this dude that's hung up in shackles. There's a chick in there, also very burly, strong. Got a
You really screw me if you make them prone.
So could I, tickle the torturous spleen with the stabby hands of death?
Yeah,
New
go ahead.
gauntlets.
It's your spell attack modifier because intelligence. Just gonna treat it like a cantrip.
Okay, so
Ooh, really. I know we already said that.
what'd you say I would roll? I'm sorry.
Intelligence plus your proficiency. To hit. Just like you do with normal spell.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, you tickle him. Tickle him with that necrotic damage. So that would be D4 plus your intelligence bonus.
Oh, that poor guy.
Poor man.
24's
All necrotic.
9.
9 necrotic damage. Okay, he's like laughing because he's just enjoying torturing people. But he's pain work. And
Right.
he all of a sudden he's like ah as we roll initiative.
Right.
Got your spleen.
And it's like you rip like it goes straight through his armor like it wasn't. It's like your mage hand, but it's shadowy, pointed vision.
Can I do shadow puppets inside of his organs?
We'll say you clawed his organ.
Freddy Krueger became a proctologist.
Of course,
Sorry.
these guys roll better on initiative, but their decks not so much. All right, so what did we get? Everybody.
I got an 8.
Boy got 12. All right, take a while on it. Brakka got 8.
Yep.
Richtofen got 7. I'm just saying this for those at home.
Right.
And Nix got 18. So guess who's going first?
The cultists.
Nope. Thanks.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. I was about to say, wait, I thought they rolled low. Anyways, so
So they're fairly far away.
you said 30 feet though, right?
Yep.
And this works far more in my favor. Nix is going to what's the word? Circle the room, go along the wall to be outside of a 15-foot area from the party, just in case.
Okay.
And I can't imagine him doing this any other way. He's going to Kamehameha a chromatic orb at the torturer.
Nice.
Okay. He notices you
And-
just as you go to fire.
Okay. I am going to make it lightning because that's what Nyx is about.
Yeah.
And it is. Is it attack? Attack? Yes, attack roll.
If you use Shocking Grasp, you would have advantage. Because they're wearing metal.
True, but
Yeah.
that's a touch, and I don't like the fact he has a Mr. Stabby.
Understandable.
So, but at any rate, yes, I had thought about that. Wait. Are they standing in water?
No, they are not. They're avoiding.
Chromatic orb, then. And we get.
They're the one area in the room that isn't water. It's like slightly elevated for them.
That figures. So 19 on the die makes that a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. They're wearing quite a bit of armor, and this guy has a shield. You hit through that.
Nice.
Awesome. So 3d8. 1, 2, 3. Whew. 19 damage.
Okay. He looks really, really hurt.
Get shocked.
He stares at you, and you swear you can see the red anger in his eyes as he just stares at you with pure murder rage. That's your
That's
turn?
my turn.
Okay. Richtofen, your turn.
So I've already, tickled his spleen, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'll join in with a chromatic orb.
Okay.
See if I can pick up the spare.
I mean, he is wearing a bucket helmet. He is pretty close.
So that would be 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Oh, what element, Diane?
Electricity.
Okay. I was supposed to say you got lightning, fire, cold, acid, thunder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see, what's the roll for that thing?
3d8,
Oh, that's right.
I believe. Yeah.
Plus this. 17.
All right. You hit him with lightning, and he goes flying back into the altar. Falls. Like his back hits the guy that's been tortured, then he falls forward on the ground, just smoking from the lightning.
Final flash.
All right, so he's down. Chick's still here with her mace, and it is her turn. Nix is the closest. Sees him first, them first, and sees that they are. I'm trying. Are small and weak. She's like Bane, tyranny, haha, anything, me smack. She runs up to you and smacks you with the mace.
Smacks me for what?
Tries to smack you with the mace. Yeah, dirty 20, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
You take
Yeah, just a
6
bit.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's their turn. After them is going. When I say them, I mean just her. She's like,
Yeah. Try to hit it with my crossbow.
all right.
So that's a 22.
Yeah, that hit. You guys are rolling good.
Well, I have +6, so. Where's my D10? Oh.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. 10 piercing damage. No,
Dex?
9 piercing damage. No, it's actually a 7 on the die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you shoot her.
I will action surge and shoot again.
Okay.
15.
She blocks that one with her shield.
Okay.
That's Boy's turn.
Yeah.
After Boy. Actually, Boy was. No, that's right.
My turn?
Yes.
All right, gonna go for another Thorn Whip.
All right. So you move up and Thorn. Wait, the range
Up
is
to-
30 feet, is it?
Yeah, the range is 30 feet, yeah.
Cool. You don't even barely need to move. Like,
So that's 20. Soft 20.
yep, that hits.
And that is a 6. This has 3 piercing damage, and she is pulled 10 feet towards me.
Okay. She's still up. As we go back around.
Oh.
Next.
So she is
She is still up, but she's bloody.
right, but she's what, 5 feet from me or 10 feet?
Well, within.
1 second. So she's wearing iron armor, yeah?
Yep.
Nyx, being the little shit they are, gonna walk right up to him. Let me finish. Walk right up, place a hand on that armor, and use shock. Seriously.
But is she standing in water?
She is not, but it doesn't matter because she's wearing metal armor. You have
Yep. So shock on hands. Shocking grasp. It is
Lay
a
and shock.
yes, melee spell attack, and we get it's on advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that one is 17.
like Gundam, but instead of burning finger, shocking.
Oh no.
That one.
Uh-uh.
At 20.
Uh-huh.
Okay, roll D100.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As you get like anime speed line. X for no real reason at all. It's just like, ah.
85.
Well, if she would have survived that, she couldn't have taken action on her next turn.
Oh, damn.
Roll damage anyway, but she's definitely dead.
So, just for shits and giggles, 10 even.
Yeah, that's like 5 over, which nibble. You fry her as well, and her face actually, she falls forward, and she was moved enough forward that she's like at the stairs that were going into the water, so she goes splat to the water.
Think it's clear.
You okay?
I'm fine. She's not.
Obviously, you took a bad hit there.
So Nick's going to turn around, walk over to the friend that is hung up, and gently take the burlap cap off of his head.
Okay, as you do that, you realize he is unconscious. Very, like, both eyes are black.
Like he's dead?
He's
God.
alive, but just barely. You
Little-
think he passed out from sheer amount of pain.
Little guy's tuckered. Sorry.
Oh, you're tired?
No, you jackass. The human.
Is there any way I could stabilize him? Or does he look like he's gonna he needs to die, or is he making death saves?
He doesn't look like he's making death saves. He's like 0 and stable. Unconscious.
Okay. We'll get him out of the manacles and just get him at least to some place where he wouldn't be like face down in water.
Okay,
Try the
you notice the manacles are locked.
Let's try the key ring.
Jingle, jingle.
All right, so you get the keys, and you go to unlock them. Hey, these keys fit perfectly. When you hear in the hallway you came from, hear the metal suit. And then suddenly, as you turn around, you see that the gauntlets from the suit are floating towards you guys. And it goes up and goes to punch Brakka. We'll just keep our initiative we have already.
Shit.
So, Nix, you are first.
That's a thing.
They move pretty fast, so I'm gonna say those gauntlets are there. They're like right now. They got 15 flying.
Both gauntlets considered two separate entities, or one in a 5-foot square.
One entity in 5 foot.
One entity in a 5-foot square.
Looks like it's gonna try to punch him.
Just a second. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, sorry. Having to double check something. How are they being held up? Is there any sort of energy?
Mad.
Well, I figured that, but not like any sort of resident, like aura of specific element, just floating.
I mean, there would be maybe if you cast detect magic.
Yeah, I don't have that. Once more, double checking. Okay, I will use lightning lure and try and yank it away from Brakka.
Okay.
Must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Oh, they're good at the
Oh shit!
3.
So it is yanked 10 feet towards me, and will take a 1d8.
All right, go ahead. Zap away.
7 damage.
All right. They shake a little bit and they clench their fists angrily.
Okay, and I shall stay in a defensive stance directly in front of our friend, or the corpse behind me.
And
Unconscious fellow.
and after you, it's Richtofen. They're floating gauntlets.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. So is it? Are we attacking the gauntlets or the suit itself?
Yeah.
Looks
the
like
suit-
looks like the rest of the suit stayed where it was.
Hmm.
So the gauntlet.
Just reach out and touch someone with your stabby hands.
I was just going to do an acid attack at the main suit to try
Yeah.
to take it out.
That's gonna do.
You aim for the suit.
In the other room?
No, it's here.
Are
It's
you
in this room.
are you aiming for the rest of the armor that was on the wall when you guys came in initially, or are you aiming for the gauntlet?
Are the gauntlets between me and the suit?
Yeah, the gauntlets are with you guys on the opposite side.
Initially targeting the suit with the acid breath.
What's the range on acid?
30
feet
feet.
line.
Okay, you could just. From here. So that's a dex save.
Yes.
19.
Oh no, not for you.
Oh,
That'd be for me. I'm trying to dodge the breath. But it's a suit of armor, so it fails. So you can roll your acid damage.
see, 1d6. 5.
All right. Acid hits the armor, sizzles a little bit. You notice some of the gloss isn't so glossy anymore. Melts a little bit, warps a little bit, but nothing else really. Suit armor doesn't.
But does it also hit the glove that's in between me and the suit?
The 30-foot line of acid for his breath weapon.
Actually, I will say it does, because I roll for the gauntlet. They got a nat 1, so they also take the. As they seem to barely be holding themselves together, you know, some of the sections on the fingers actually fall off. Somehow the fingers parts still stay in the same spot, like they're still there. That's Richtofen's turn.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, boy. Very, very damaged gauntlet. Right nearby.
I will shoot the gauntlets, at least one of them.
Okay.
$13.
Ting! As your bolt deflects off the armor.
That's
Do
it.
you do anything else?
No, because I'm full health. So
Brakka, your turn.
All right, let's go for another thorn whip.
Actually, oh, sorry, I skipped the gauntlet turn. Really.
Nope.
They are going to punch you. You're the one blocking the gauntlet.
Didn't I yank them on? Oh, movement speed.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you did. They immediately fly back.
Right.
'Cause they are just determined. Nat 2 means that they definitely. So now it's
That's my turn.
Yep.
All right, another thorn whip.
all right.
Natural 20.
D100.
Jesus.
I rolled a D100.
Yep.
That is a 17.
All right. It had 2 hit points. So you definitely destroy these gauntlets. And they go
Right.
flying back 5 feet, land on the ground.
Nice.
Mechanically, it was they move 5 feet back while prone, but their floating gauntlets destroyed them. So literally, it's
Awesome.
what happened. All right. So I think at that note is where we will end it for tonight. It is getting
Nice. All right.
Nice.
as you guys have a former prisoner here.
Mhm.
What might his tale be? What more of this cult could possibly be in the dungeon? How much more of this dungeon is there? Are there any more cool, Freddy gauntlets of doom? See you next time on the ride to hell we ride. Wow, good job.
Next time on DNDZ.
Next time on DND. Anybody got any last closing words to say before we call it a night?
This was awesome. I can't really think of anything else. This was a lot of fun.
I have to agree.
Spoon!
Great input as always. The this game be weekly every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Standard. So we'll see everybody next week, and you can catch this later on YouTube. Hi, everybody.
Everybody.
Good fight. Good night.
bye.